Hello, everyone, and welcome to our first of two different games today. We're starting off straight up into CVAL. Mizzou is going to be playing against UMN Maroon, starting this off.
It's going to be a good game today. You know, Maryville, they're a dominant esports school. That's kind of what their brand is here. So Mizzou, tough matchup ahead of them. Going to be a great matchup. What can we expect for today?
Well, we are coming off of some patch notes. Harbor specifically getting a good amount of buffs. So the chance we may see him outside of Pearl, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. Harbor, a bunch of stuff. Some movement with his smokes. You kind of got the duration increased by about 5 seconds. The cooldown increased by a good bit, too. So
yeah, that cooldown specifically going down to 30 seconds is really important here and allows for a lot of difference just in how the gameplay can be.
Oh, without a doubt.
With that said, though, hopping straight into this, it looks like we got a pretty standard setup for Bind. Mizzou having the Waylay here, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know about anymore, but I know that Raze used to be kind of the standard pick, but Waylay here, he's got a little bit of a different strategy here. Mizzou starting off on the offense as well, and it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a split and kind of look for the right angle to press from. Skydog's not going to find quite anything yet. Oh, and that's going to be Panda getting the first kill of the game. Onto their Sky as well, so there's no more healing on the side of Maryville.
Yeah, shots traded between Stim, and he'll just go for the ult point.
Yeah, getting a nice little free ult orb here. It does mean that they're also going to...
Oh, there's Chamber basically has a free,
yeah, but
sheriff,
it's not going to make the difference there, as Waylay is going to get a kill as they clear off everyone off of A. But Mizzou is losing men on B side, now down a member. Man, that is going to be Energy Ang getting a lot of kills here. Mizzou is still down a member. Now make that 1
on the 3K.
And that's going to be NRG with the 8. Is that no 4K?
4K
on the first round on pistol as well.
Yeah, Ange with a 4K on pistol round. So definitely a strong start for Maryville, and they'll be ramping it up here.
Already having Phantom full armor on this first round. 4 ult orbs is insane.
Yeah.
I mean, just money-wise, Mizzou can't really afford to buy anything. They only got 1 gun. They might be able to pick up maybe a Frenzy or something from Panda, but that's it.
No, not much to be seen. I mean, Energy Ange, you talk about those 4 ult points, especially with how controlling Viper's ult is on defense.
Yeah, that Viper wall is going to go up and kind of stop Mizzou's full A hit, as they are going to clear all of B. Not going to find anyone around corner, but it is going to force a collapse from onto Maryville. B-Dog's going to take a little bit of damage as they're just trying to clear things out, but they don't know that Maryville is on their flank right now.
Yep. Here it comes.
And that's going to be Chloric going for 2 kills, and then it's going to be Shodax going finishing up with another one. And Mizzou's going to get flawless by Maryville.
Yeah. Just a very efficient flank, very quick and easy. And now they're staring down the barrel here of a tough one.
Yeah, now Mizzou is on close enough to a full buy. I mean, B-Dog is still a little shy.
You see those regens, those light armors, not the most perfect of buys, but, very strong. This is where you gain your footing. Yeah, you gain your footing, you gain your momentum, you get back in it.
The main thing, though, was that Energy Ang is being a menace so far.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just the amount they showed up for on the pistol round gave Maryville so much momentum. Panda is looking to try to find a quick little shot here, but Maryville is just doing these little corner peeks and is just getting essentially free vision onto B-Long. There's not really too much aggression happening from everyone here. Mizzou's playing this very slow.
Poison orb emitting.
Meanwhile, Bub is pretty low on Venom and only has the Viper's. Oh, what is it called? The Viper's bite. Their C ability left.
Yep.
So they're not really able to shut off all that much vision.
No, definitely not, and definitely not what you're looking for.
With that in mind, though, they are going to use just enough in order to kill Chloric here. Looking to try to get another kill, and that's going to be another one. Mizzou up 2 members. This is their chance to try to swing these things back in their favor.
A great reaction time there from Panda.
B-Dog making sure to get a full heal back so Panda actually can take a couple of Vandal shots if they need to. Mizzou, though, is just holding this line. That is all the angles they're holding. Looks like Maryville caught on, but it doesn't matter as we're going to see Stim get a kill, but is going to get killed in the end. Sam is going to go for a kill, and that's Aang going for 2, but Aang is going to get traded out by B-Dog in the end.
Yep. Had the numbers advantage, kind of was able to work it in their favor, and they'll go and get a game back, make it 2-1. Very good work on Mizzou's side there.
Yeah, the only downside here, though, is that we're going to see Maryville basically on a full buy even after losing that round.
Yeah. Not what you want to see, especially, you know, Ainge having the ultimate now.
Oh, we're going to see a little bit of a lineup here from Mizzou. Oh my gosh, how does Maryville already have the Viper ult?
That's what I was just mentioning. Like,
right?
The Viper ult already online. It's dangerous.
On the A side, actually. Not the most... It is a relatively common place to kind of shut that down. Oh my gosh, we're going to see Drew immediately taken out. Dog is going to go find their waylay, and same with the blind. It looks like they're trying to force this Viper ult to end off the rotate and then swing around, but it doesn't look like they're going to fall for the bait.
Yeah, no, they're trying to trick them out, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, they're just waiting patiently at the end of this, and it looks like Maryville is caught on for the most part. They're going to head up to showers, though, as B-Dog is only 1 ult orb away from those cabbages.
Yeah, dude.
Here's a funny little change that happened in the patch notes that not too many people talked about, is that cabbages can actually be concussed now.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wow.
Same with the raised boombot. But yeah, that could be an interesting interaction here, especially with Waylay. Well, Waylay's dead, so it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just an interesting interaction to look out for the rest of this game.
Yeah.
30 seconds left.
With that in mind, though, it's looking like we're going to see a rotate back over to B, and it looks like their Sky from Maryville is aware of it. We're going to see the Viper's wall go up from Maryville. 15 seconds left on the clock and counting. They need 4 seconds to get a plant down, but I don't know if that's enough time here. Nope, it won't be, as Mizzou is only going to take out 1 in the end. I honestly think a save may have been the better option there.
Yeah, kind of got aggressive, but, you know, can't fault them too much, and we'll see what the buy looks like now.
Not great, I can tell you just from looking at the numbers.
No,
yeah.
Not great.
They can get a Marshall safely, or maybe like a Stinger, but that would literally be it.
Yeah, pretty much pistols across the board. At least it's what it's looking like. They're just kind of going to go save a little bit.
I mean, they could pick up a Hero Vandal with half shields, but that would be it.
They need to be depleting everything you got.
Right. They can't afford a hard buy next time off that either. Ooh, Panda just over the head. Not going to quite be able to find it.
There.
Dog not finding anyone quite yet. B-Dog looking down, not finding anything. Is going to be enough to grab that ult orb for the Waylay. Cabbages is available for B-Dog here, though.
We'll see what Panda's able to do with his final shot here.
Oh, instead of going to get tapped right before able to shoot him either. That's going to be 1 down for Mizzou, now fighting 4v5 in this fight. Honestly, there's not too many options Mizzou has here. They can't win the gunfights that easily because they don't have great guns.
Yeah, Maryville has the gun advantage.
However, they're going to try to get a little bit off as Stim with the Sheriff. Yeah, that's going to be Mizzou taking 2 losses already. 1 from the Viper's fight, 1 from the shots from Waylay. Alec is just running, trying to get a kill. Is going to find it in the end. But that is going to be Mizzou cleaned up there in the end. Able to take down 1 member, but that is it.
Yeah, not much to show for in these last 2 rounds for Mizzou. After claiming that point and going 2-1, they've just kind of dropped it down. But Chamber ult is online for Panda, so pretty much, yeah, you got a free op.
I mean, especially when trying to clear out A site, they don't have the Viper's ult to slow it down either. They're kind of forced to committing a smoke to kind of keeping you under check, and they only have the Viper smoke.
Yeah, I got a few more ults online too for both teams. 1 on Maryville side, 3 on Mizzou's.
All right, let's see where this ult ends up going. And it looks like it's going to be in showers, actually. Looking to try to find energy caloric here. But without... Yeah, they're going to just hold the angle and wait for them to run. Ooh, but we are going to see...
Yep.
We are going to see Sam be taken out already. There's not really all that much Mizzou can do here. Now down a lot of their smokes. They do still have one. The Brimstone here is coming in clutch. But in the long and short of it, Mizzou has a lot less options now.
Yeah, we'll see what Panda's able to do here.
They might be looking for a
Doesn't
no-scope.
know.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He doesn't
Ulrich
see
is gonna
him.
find the timing on it, too.
He doesn't see him.
Man,
Spike down.
Mizzou is getting picked off one by one, and just because of the nature of Maryville's strategy, they haven't been able to get that many good trades off for it either.
Yeah, it's a 2v5, and yeah, not much to show for it here.
1v5.
Is it a play to
now.
save here, or do you fight it out?
30 seconds left.
I mean, I don't think there's a choice to run anymore. They're getting cut off now. It's just a matter of if they can win the fight, and
Yep,
that's going to be a
They
no.
can't.
That's going to be another flawless for Maryville here. Mizzou already down 4 rounds, only halfway into the first half. We're going to see a timeout from.
Yep.
Is that Mizzou? Yeah, Mizzou is
Mizzou's taking a timeout.
Yeah, that is not very common for them to do either. With that said, I don't know what else you do here.
No, I mean, you're kind of in this weird middle point where you're dropping a ton of games, but you showed a decent bit.
Yeah, it
But-
feels like there's a couple of players from Maryville that are getting things started, and Mizzou has not been able to kind of shut that down yet.
Yeah. Yeah. What can Mizzou do to kind of like, if you're in Mizzou's shoes, what are you gonna try and do to turn this game around?
Well, with that, honestly, it's a little rough, especially when you have a Viper that's really good at utilizing both those angles and the shots to just take advantage of that.
Yep.
I think you really, and in spite of what Valorant has tried to move towards this season, I think you kind of have to play off utility a lot more than you'd want to.
Yep.
We saw Sam kind of recognize this a little bit with setting up a lineup. I mean, that's really what your options have to be here, sadly.
Yeah.
If you're losing aim duels, you have to just not take them.
Yep. You have to. Yeah. I mean, like you said, use utility. Use everything you have in your arsenal. And if you can't beat him with guns, you got to beat him with your
Right.
smarts.
With that, they are a little limited in their options. They have a brim. They have brim fire. They have a couple flashes.
Yep.
They have Viper. But really, that's not all that much in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
They have Waylay Concuss, which might be their best option here, but they have to rely on information gathering, which a Sky isn't the best one for that.
Yeah.
They can just tell if they're there or not.
No, we don't.
Can't see.
There we go. We're
Going
back.
all the way to showers now. No one being taken out yet, but they do have full knowledge of them being here. Oh no, that's going to be a string. Can they take it out in time, though, is the real question. And it's looking like a no. Oh, they are going to take it out, but
Yep.
just in time for it to get shot. But Panda is going to get the follow-up kill onto Waylay. We're going to see the Brim smoke here, but that is going to kind of lock them into place. Maryville. Oh no, Ang is going to get another kill, but is going to find a kill from Mizzou onto their Brim. Now, only smokes available are Vipers, which I believe are currently out unless they want to pick them back up. Oh my gosh, that's a triple kill right at the very end from Maryville. That's not the best thing to happen coming off of a timeout. You're hoping to try to change things up and win. And they had something going, but
Yeah.
having Giza come around the corner and just gun down your entire team in less than a second.
Momentum's not in their favor. Mizzou is definitely down and out for the count right now and have to string together.
Yeah, they
A
do
ton.
have a couple of ults. One more than Maryville currently. But
Yeah,
you don't want to have to use ults every fight.
No, yeah, I mean, Brimstone ult is strong and can be utilized well, but
And same with Waylay ult.
Yeah.
Sky ult, really good for initiating, but if you even use one ult per round, you're still going to end up basically on like one
On
ult
a
per round
deficit.
against Maryville's potentially 2 on half the rounds.
yeah.
It's just a weird situation to be in. Valorant, especially recently, has been a lot of win your aim duels and you can win the game.
Yo, yeah.
And we're seeing what happens when you have 1 to 2 players from Maryville who are just really good at those aim duels.
Oh, without a doubt. As
But
there's
Sam is going to take out their Waylay. That initiation down, not having that as available, and also losing the ult for this round for it as well.
Yeah, and makes another ult available for Mizzou.
Yeah, it definitely cleans things up a little bit. We are going to see B-Dog have a dog go straight into the 4-corner wall. Oh, forced crouch onto Alec, but able to get just out of the way, but is going to get flanked by Ange, who is going to get 2. Here comes the flash, trying to dive into this. And that's going to be the Waylay ult pop. Not going to find anyone. Looking for 1 as Stim is trying to find another and does. 1 left for Maryville. 3v1. Panda's still alive. And they are coming all the way from CT.
Yeah, I mean, great turnaround there from Mizzou. It's exactly what you need. Now you're in a 3v1, and you're looking like you're going to get a round back.
And they're checking every angle they need to. This is just some fine defense here. The only thing that happens is if, yep, like that. Oh no, Giza is just taking the aim duels and winning. Cabbage is coming out. Can they find it in time? No, they shoot the cabbage. Oh, and Panda is going to end up losing the round for Mizzou.
What a play from Giza.
Yeah.
Getting a 3K, ending it off, and clutching a 3v1.
Back-to-back 3Ks at that.
Yep.
Giza is showing up now. This is insane.
Yeah, I mean, this team is full of people that can take on aim deals. I mean, we're talking about Giza, but early on in the game as well, Ange was taking on those aim deals and winning. And you
not
just
to mention Chloric has showed up a couple times too.
Yep, you just got.
At this point, it felt like Maryville's KDAs are held back by the fact that the rest of their team is there.
Yeah, no, they're all just so dominant, and in this game, and now momentum's more on their side more than ever.
They're 5 rounds up, just coming off of a diffuse round. Creds are heavy, and while they may have had a bad look at the start, having Giza come back and swing things back over for them. Oh no, Panda!
Oh no!
Look behind you. That's going to be a first kill from Maryville onto Mizzou. Mizzou still has 2 ults available though. They did end up using 1 in that last round, or 2 actually, I believe, and still end up losing it. B-Dog not going to quite be able to find that kill, and Ange going to find the kill on the Sam as well. Stinger looking to try to find something.
Yeah, got the
He's gonna
Stinger.
find 1, but that's it.
Trying to make something happen, but not much to be shown. So they'll drop another round. It'll go to 8-1. Maryville in the lead.
I mean, Mizzou is in a situation right now where their best case scenario is going 8-4.
Yeah.
That's not a great place to be. I mean, that best case scenario isn't exactly great, and that's best case scenario.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they are in a full buy now, so they have something, but when the enemy has an op too, and on someone who has been making it work pretty well, and they can buy next round even if they die, you can't help but be a little bit pessimistic, but I am hoping that Mizzou can play an ult well and get something to go here.
Yeah. Oh.
There's the first shot of the op. There's the Waylay ult, and that's going to be another death onto Alec. And that's going to be another one onto B-Dog. Can they find 1? They find 2, actually. Panda and Sam going for the kill. Let's see what all they can find here, though. They do have the Viper's Pit if they need it. However, Maryville is up 1 more ult. However, Ange is already at half HP, not to mention the shields are gone as well. And that is going to be enough to break that. And that is coming out. Panda looking for the shots. Has the teleport available, but teleport's nowhere nearby here. Ange is covering the retreat. As soon as they swing this, Yep, we're going to see Ange coming up, and it looks like Panda might be ready for it, or they might get timed out.
Yep.
Oh, Panda, you got to make sure to be there in time. Otherwise, and it looks like they're going for the plant. And that's Ange going to get the kill as they're all going to collapse onto site now.
Yeah, 3v1 here. They can just take all the angles, and that's not what you're looking for, is they'll take yet another round, making it 9-1.
Yeah, I mean, Mizzou is already looking rougher and rougher each round. Not to mention Maryville just got that Viper Pit as well.
Man, you got the Viper ult's right back online on defense too, and
and not to mention Mizzou is not on a full buy either. They got a guard. They got a They got a Guardian. They got a Sheriff from Alec here.
not what you're trying to see.
I mean, Alec hopefully doesn't have to engage just too hard. They need to be alive for that ult and for that burn.
Look how much money that these guys have on the other end.
Right. And that's going to be the Viper Pit drop down onto A. Oh, and they got a shorty for this too. They were playing for this Viper Pit. Not going to find anything as Panda is just going to go back, but Sam is going to go down instead. Shoney's is going to find the kill here. Alec just hoping to try to find a good angle to pop the ult from. If they ult the Viper Pit, they could get something to go here.
Yeah.
But I can't really hold off that much because Maryville could just as easily shut down from the rest of the side.
Yeah, here we go.
That's going to be 1 kill for Mizzou, but 2 for Maryville. Waylay ult's coming out. They know they want to win this fight. They still have the Brimstone, and that's going to be 1 from the back as Ange is going to kill through the Waylay ult. And that is going to be the last kill on to Alec.
Yeah, just a rough showing. You know, you kind of threw your cards on the table, try to get that Brimstone ult down in a good place, and not what you're looking for.
No, definitely not. I mean, they wanted to try to get a combo going off there, but Maryville just popped the Brimstone ult and said, you thought you were trapping us, we're trapping you now, and just forced them to run in. And they just played perfectly around it.
So another brutal one on the board.
Yep.
Down 9.
Panda really should be full buying here. This is last round of the half. Instead, they're just hoping for the op. I don't know the strategy there with keeping the creds, but either way, they have the best weapon in the game. So it might be so that they default back to their Q instead of their regular gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We are going to see a little bit of damage go out. Ooh, Bubs is going to get tapped a little bit. And that's going to be Spike going down. And the Spike carrier going down as well. Maryville did lose 1, but Mizzou lost 2, and they have 2 ults popped as well. Luckily, Maryville's 1 ult they had is gone now. If they can play this... Ooh, they are going to pick it up. However, they're looking for some value here. Panda is on the flank now. And that's going to be enough to get the kill on Sam. And that's going to be the kill going down. Panda's going to just start going off.
3K.
Yeah, looking for the ace potentially. However, Alec is waiting, hoping to try to... And that's going to be 4. Panda looking for the last, who is on the rotate currently. Ooh, that smoke's going to come out. And they're going to start getting this plant down. Panda is looking for the angle.
Yeah, Panda going on a tear here. Exactly what you're looking for to swing the tides.
Yeah, meanwhile, Alec, still on the ground, hoping to try to spot this out. Is going to use the smoke to hide, actually. Ooh, that's no more bullets for Panda left. Can they get the trade?
Yep.
Alec is going to is going to get the 5th kill after Panda getting a 4 kill, being the second round 1 in this half.
Yeah, I mean, my goodness, Panda definitely showed out, and you know, what you want to look for right going into the swap. So now you got a chance to kind of, you know, string a couple of wins together and try and come back into this one.
And also having a 3-game or a 2-game chance to kind of recover is a whole lot better than a 1-game chance.
Oh yeah.
Just having they doubled their breathing room there, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it definitely can feel like it.
Oh, for sure.
Going into this though, we are going to see a shorty from Renz.
Yeah.
A little interesting here. I mean, Waylay does have the ability to kind of make that work, but
wait,
looks like they're going back.
He just goes right back.
Yep. B-Dog looking to play aggressive here along with Panda. Panda really in a good spot with that pistol here. Dog's going to go out as they're going to be forced to teleport back.
Yep. Smart play.
Flash going out, and that's going to be a trade here from between Panda and B-Dog. 1 man down, but that is this guy. There's no more healing left for Mizzou.
Nope.
Yeah. However, they do still have enough value to get things going. Molly's going to go out from Alec, trying to force them away from this side. Smoke's going out as well, as it is going to be another 2 down for Mizzou and 1 down for Maryville.
Yeah, Mizzou once again playing at a disadvantage. They've been doing it all day long.
Yeah. I mean, they're down a member and make that... Actually, they're even.
Now they're even.
Now, Panda trying to step things up at the very end, as we're going to see Maryville go for the rotate.
Yeah, Panda has been really consistent over these last couple of rounds when, you know, comes playing from behind and being able to get Mizzou back into these games.
But we are going to see the 4-corner wall be set up there as well. Panda know they can't go through the teleport now. Instead, just going to go for the flank angle.
Yeah, plant goes down.
However, that does leave Alec alone. Oh, and it's going to have one at the back, but it's going to be able to get the kill in the end. Oh, that is so nice. Shoney's going down. Now means that there's a split angle here, and that's going to be the kill.
Yep.
Mizzou takes the first round of the second half.
I mean, what a play there. Holding two different opposite angles, you have the numbers advantage, and you just use it to perfection. It'll be a nice win from Mizzou, and get them back on track here as they try and, you know, cut into this deficit.
Not to mention, I think it was probably the most perfect long-range right-click from a classic we've ever seen.
Oh, dude, that
one to the head, two to the chest.
That was beautiful.
Perfect. Meanwhile, that means Mizzou has a pretty nice thing going for them there.
The judge.
Yeah, I mean, look at these smokes. Both teams have two different controllers.
Yeah.
Having a judge ain't too bad.
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt.
Just gonna sit right in the smoke and just
fire in there.
Just play like a rat and you win, right?
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt.
We're gonna see the wall go up, and we're gonna see just what this judge can do depending on how this plays out. Not gonna quite find anything, but the judge is going out. Let's see what they can find here. Hold that trigger discipline if they see it.
Oh my
one.
God.
Make that 3 for Mizzou. Make that a 4. Only one left is Ange. And Ange is on 1 HP too with nothing but a classic available.
Yeah, Stinger's definitely the play here. I'm sure call has been made that this guy on his last breath.
And that's going to be the kill for Mizzou. Up 4 members still. You can't ask for too much better after that first half.
Well, and talk about a round that gets the momentum back in your favor.
Right.
Just a quick wipe and efficient work from Mizzou. And now they're the ones on defense side that's taking control of this game.
Yeah, meanwhile, they do have some momentum, but they do have to worry about Maryville's buy here. They're playing on their bonus right now. If they win their bonus, that's huge for them.
Yeah.
They can technically afford to lose this.
Yeah. I mean, they won 8 in a row, and now
Right.
Mizzou's broken off 3 in a row. So a game of runs for sure.
Exactly. However, they do have to be very cautious of how this entry happens, because especially with this bonus round, and that is going to be a nice start there. Cloric actually though is going to be able to get the kill, and that's going to be 2 down for Mizzou and 1 down for Maryville.
Yeah.
Ange is just sitting in this backline here, as please tell me you see it. No.
What?
Oh my gosh. They're getting followed, and that's going to be 2 kills from Ange. And that's going to be Mizzou going down for the first time in the second half.
I didn't see it. Oh, I thought
They were hiding in the entry of B main.
Oh my gosh. It had just been the swap, so I thought they were teammates.
Yeah, whenever I think it was Alec, they went to clear it, they cleared to the left. Ange was on the right in that little pocket area.
Oh my God.
So whenever they saw that, they just slow followed behind and just got a double kill for it.
Man. Yeah, brutal go for Mizzou, and yeah, after getting 4 in a row, they're back to a loss, or 3 in a row, they're back to a loss.
Yeah, they have to make this work. However, they do have the buy to try to make this happen.
Yeah,
and that's going to be a shot from Panda, getting the first op kill of this half. That's kind of the benefit of winning that first round and having a nice second round off it too.
Yeah, we've said it before and we'll say it again, that there's nothing more terrifying than Chamber with an op.
Exactly.
And so, you know, you got that in your hands. And also considering the fact that his kit comes with an op too, so, you know.
Character was built with the op in mind.
Exactly, yeah.
Bubs, though, does have that Viper's Bite to try to slow this down, and we are going to see the dog go out. It is going to get killed pretty quickly here, though, as Ange is the only one onto Hookah. That's going to be slow. It's going to find Ange, who has been one of the main players for Maryville. Panda's going to take a little bit more damage, and Giza is going to go down as well from Sam. However, Sam is going to get traded out. Can they find the kill? And Shoney's is going to get the kill on a B-Dog now. 3-2 in favor of Mizzou. However, if they... Oh no, please somebody, they saw that behind him. Cloric is the only one left right next to them. 1v1. And that's going to be the perfect position for Alec to be in.
Hey.
I mean, it wasn't the cleanest win, but it was a win nonetheless.
Oh, well, yeah, got it able to be, I mean, Team Ace as well, everyone getting a piece of the pie.
Yeah. Meanwhile, looks like Maryville has a pretty good buy, but it's not perfect. Some good plays here could leave Mizzou in a good spot, but it's going to be hard.
You know, yeah, you have some regen shields, some light armors in there, and, you know.
Yep.
Mizzou looking strong.
Got a Guardian in there, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just gonna
Pretty
matter
similar
how this
buys
plays
from
out.
both sides, so pretty even matchup.
Yeah, a little bit economically favored towards Maryville, but 1 kill and that goes away.
Yep.
Oh, how did that not get any damage output either? Barely taking anything. Instead, we're going to see the Waylay ult be popped, I believe. Let's see what happens here off bat. Panda's on this off angle now as the spike's going to go down. And now the timer's on Mizzou. Panda not having much time left on the teleport. And not going to be able to find the kill onto Shoney's either. 3 to 5 now as the cabbages come out. Basically, as soon as there's 3. Perfectly timed on that as well. Shoney is looking to trace this angle. Bub's holding it.
Yeah, great angle here. Going to be able to spot out Rens.
Can they? Oh, and they're going to go back. Waylay ult's going to be popped here. Looking to try to get some value, and that's going to be a one-man army now. Bub's the only one left. That's going to be 12 to 5, now favoring Maryville. Not to mention, Mizzou's out of cash.
Yeah, they're broke.
Match point.
Who's up for some Spectre game? Some Stinger Spectre gameplay.
Come on.
Throwing a judge there, maybe.
Yeah, give us some Stinger gameplay. Let's go.
Now, we're actually
there's
going to see a
timeouts.
timeout from Mizzou. I mean, Mizzou has been canonically known for not really calling timeouts, but it seems like this game has kind of been the exception to that rule.
Well, I mean, when you talk about like Mizzou and their timeout usage, like you said, they rarely ever go to it. But in a game like this, that
they need to swing the favor.
Maryville breaks off 8 in a row. Maryville now is breaking off a few in a row here, and they're going on these long runs with no Mizzou moral or victories at all.
Yeah.
And they're just getting beaten constantly. They're just going to have to kind of recoup, recover, figure out what's going wrong, fix it, and try and come back in this one.
Exactly, and especially with how they know they have to play this, they really need to kind of go up people, and they kind of need to have the strategies to be able to go up men.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they've been fighting from behind constantly. Maryville's strategy, they pick 1 or 2 off, and then they fight with the 4v3 advantage, or they fight with the 3v2 advantage.
Or their alternative strategy of, I'm just going to go in and win 1v3.
Exactly. Or their other alternative strategy of just winning every gunfight that's in front of their face.
Right.
And kind of just, winning based off duels. But as we get back to the action here.
I mean,
look at the buy from Mizzou. It's not what you want to see.
And Panda really needs to grab this ult orb. Otherwise, it's kind of game over a bit. And they are going to get the ult orb, but at what cost is the real question. The cost is going to be an A plant. I mean,
Spike planted.
Mizzou could hope to try to get cabbages here, but that's really their only hope here.
Yeah, not much else for them.
Ooh, and that's Panda going down now too, as Mizzou is going to take a little bit of damage from the orbital cannon.
Yeah, Brim ult comes down from Maryville.
And that's going to be Sam getting a kill on Agiza, though. 1v3. Can B-Dog do it? This is the only thing to keep them in the match. Not much time left. That's going to be 1 kill. Looking for 2 more. Picks up the Phantom. Not many bullets left. Cabbages go out, but Shoney is going to swing the peak.
Attackers win.
And that's going to be the end of it. Mizzou ends up going 5 to 13.
Yep.
Losing against UNM on this first map. However, there is going to be a second map after this.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of just you take your losses from that game and you realize that you're probably not going to be able to win a gunfight against most of these guys. So you're going to have to take a different outlook. And I think they did. Coming out of the break on defense, you saw them break off 3 wins in a row. And it was a different kind of refreshed vibe.
Yes.
They were using their util more, kind of just trying to find that footing. And I'm sure that's what they talked about in the break was like, okay, kind of rounds at a wash. We're a few losses away from this being over. How can we, show good strategy? What strategy can we use to attack in these final rounds? Looking forward to the next game.
Big differences here, though, is I think they're going to change up their kind of character thinking here.
Without a
Because
doubt.
normally Mizzou, they tend to play a lot of just characters that are designed to kind of just win gunfights, essentially. They have Waylay, who can kind of just dash in and hope to try to get kills. One of the characters that best can use a shotgun.
Yeah.
Has really good utilization, but if you get head tapped, half of Waylay's kit's gone.
Yep.
Not to mention, I mean, can you name? There's like one other character that's more gun reliant than Chamber.
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt.
Yeah.
You have your teleport ability, and that's built to make you have the upper hand in gunfights.
Right.
Basically giving you a second opportunity at another, chance. And so, kind of his kit's so based around weaponry, especially with his, sheriff and op that comes in his kit, and so
Honestly, though, I could see the reason to keep a chamber. Panda is kind of just been Mizzou's like backbone.
He's been so good on the chamber today. We saw that 4K clutch round that he had. Definitely a guy to look forward to.
Yeah, with that said, though, that is going to be the end of the first map, as in just a little bit we will head into the second map of this best-of-3 series. Maryville favored 1-0, as Mizzou tries to fight back and win things in the end. We will see you all in just a bit. Hello and welcome on to map 2. A very quick break coming off of that. Mizzou thinks they got this down, hoping to head in and win this map now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, huge situation here, win or go home, obviously. So, got to win this. Definitely have to switch up the strategy as well. We'll probably see some different character usages, like you said before. Yeah. What do you think might shift around with this Mizzou team?
Obviously, based on map, it could be a variety of things. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a potential harbor, especially with the changes.
Yes,
having a smoke that can stop bullets.
Yeah,
I think is a really decent idea here. And while I know Mizzou is allergic to the strategy, some ratting might be necessary depending on what they have set up.
Yeah, I mean, well, the issue is, Harbor recently buffed, of anything, right? How much practice have they gotten with the new Harbor? How familiar are they? Do you want to start experimenting against a super strong Maryville team? Or is experimenting the way that you win this game, right? If you start experimenting, if you throw a Harbor out there and Maryville's caught off guard, maybe you see.
If we don't see a Harbor, though, I'm expecting an Omen.
Oh,
Omen has a lot of good utility.
There we go.
Yep,
we got an Omen.
Yep. Omen Viper specifically, they know from both sides, they know how much these smokes are going to be important for these fights.
And then we got a KJ as well. That's a great choice, especially based on the map.
Yep. I mean, the really only two options here, to my knowledge, is basically just KJ or Mohammed blanking? Cypher.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think KJ here is a lot safer. Both teams basically playing a mirrored comp.
Oh my god, is it mirrored?
Yeah, it's full mirror.
Full mirror.
Yep, Sova here I think is going to be really important for Mizzou. It allows for some really nice strategies and kind of enables some really nice off angles or to just get free value. Man, that was quick recon bolt destroyed.
Instantly right off the bat, getting no chance.
And that's going to be the first kill from Maryville onto, is that Panda?
Yeah, it's Panda. Panda going down early is not a good idea.
But they are going to get the kill onto their Neon now. They don't really need as much initiation now that they have the spike, though. However, Stim is going to be able to slide in this if they can get this fight. B-Dog does have the shock dart. Can they make some value off it? Forcing them to engage, but it is going to just be engaging right into 2 kills. Mizzou is still down a member. However, Maryville does have one. Oh my gosh, and that's going to be another kill. Alec, the only one left, 1v2. Looking on the flank, does see it. No. But it's just going to get swung by both sides.
Yep, you get pinched in the middle, and that's always what happens when you're at a numbers disadvantage. And it'll be Maryville taking the pistol round and getting off to a 1-0 start.
Yep, Sim on the other hand, I mean, Mizzou kind of just got three one-man kills. There's not all that much to it. And Maryville, on the other hand, was one away from a team ace. Their econ isn't crazy and focused on one player, but it does mean they kind of have a good little setup going into the second round.
Yeah.
What do you honestly, from Mizzou, I'm expecting something a little more maybe garage focused, because I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, we're going to see a straight push onto A, as we're going to see Renz get the first kill on a B-Dog. Can they find the kill onto the Marshall? And yes, they can. Renz is going to go down, evening things out. They're waiting in the smoke, though. Can they? Oh, and we're going to see some fire from on a Maryville, as their Omen is one-tap now.
Definitely not a great look there, as
Not going to quite find the right click, sadly.
Yep. Brutal here for Mizzou, as you're once again now playing at a numbers disadvantage with 4 versus 3. It's the situations that Maryville has thrived in so far, but on Maryville's side, Omen looking a little dire, but I mean, Shondex with 2, Chloric with 1. Sim's going to be able to get 1 back, but not enough. And Maryville takes another round, 2-0 here to start this second game off.
Shondex just kind of popping off in that fight a little bit too, getting a couple of kills, and now it just feels like Maryville has a lot of lead. However, Mizzou is on a full buy now.
Yeah, definitely want to watch out for that. This is exactly the blueprint of what happened last time. Mizzou was on a full buy. They were able to get it back 2-1, and then after Maryville broke off 8 straight, so,
Yeah, however, we'll see if this recon gets destroyed. Quad attack, no, but there's not going to be anyone there, as it's looking like a B to C split. However, we're going to see one lurking around in sewers. It's going to be Maryville's Omen, having the ability to have those global smokes. Oh, Estim's going to go down now. However, we are going to see B-Dog on the flank, as they are going to find it, but at the cost of most of their HP.
Yeah, not a good look here. 33 on the board.
And that's going to be Silver Darts coming out from Maryville, as they're looking to try to go on this A site now. A couple of people going all the way up to Heaven, but it's going to matter if they can find it in time, as they do have the angle. Can they get anything off of this?
Yeah, 1 up.
1 in hell.
Yeah,
1 in hell, and then and that's gonna be 1 from B-Dog. Shondex is gonna take out the trade though. Shondex is gonna get the spike down. However, they are kind of in a situation where they can't really move that easily. Giza is gonna get the kill onto Sam, as there's now gonna be a flank angle onto Heaven now. And they're gonna go straight into the smoke. Only half HP left though. Can they get the kill? Not going to quite be able to find it. However, there's 1 in hell as well. Panda is going to find the kill on Shondex, though. And that is going to be a kill onto both. And that's going to be Mizzou picking their first round of the map. Haven, if y'all don't know, at least historically, has been one of Mizzou's favorite maps to play on.
Oh, yeah, no, they've thrived on this map before. You kind of look back towards the last season.
Yeah, with the newer map in place, I know they picked up that a little bit. They found a couple of other picks, because a lot of teams like Haven. But I think Mizzou is kind of falling back onto that, mostly because Maryville did get that first pick, I believe.
Yep.
And having Haven here is meaning that they have a lot safer options to play with.
Yeah, a VALORANT classic, too.
3 sites, especially on attack, is really nice to have.
Oh, yeah.
With that said, though, Mizzou is still on a full buy. They're a little bit less healthy of an econ now compared to Maryville, but it's still not bad. However, everyone's going to just kind of be stuck in these sites. We're going to see Stim run it down C long. He's going to find 1, and that's actually not true. And oh my gosh, C is going down fast.
Brother.
Blind? Renz is just going to kill Alec.
Yeah, 3K.
1v4 now. Maryville is.
Yeah, Maryville's they're doing it blind, man. Oh my goodness, there it goes. Now it's 3-1.
Yep.
So Mizzou able to get a round back 2-1, but now Maryville 3-1.
Yep.
I've seen this story before. I wasn't a fan of it then.
Yeah.
Not a fan of it now.
I mean, Mizzou, they get like a sheriff and a half essentially.
Yep.
I guess Alec could pick up like a Marshall. But that's really it. All they can afford to still get a full buy on the next round.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I think they kind of just have to try to full swing one site and hope it works. And it looks like they're choosing B for that, hoping to try to catch the enemies off guard on a potential flank angle.
Yeah, not much in their bag here.
Yeah. Looks like B-Dog is just going to take the retreat here after knowing that there's someone here. They know they have to play off probably Sova. Okay, that's going to be a pop from Maryville, as Gisa's just going to go on a rampage getting a 3K. At this point, Mizzou just wants to get a couple of kills.
Player standing.
Oh my
And they're
goodness.
not going to even get that.
A flawless for the attacking side as Maryville makes it 4-1 and continues
And
to
not
show
just flawless.
dominance.
I don't think Maryville took a single bullet that fight.
Did they? Oh
don't
my
think so.
goodness.
I mean,
My goodness.
we're starting to see some billionaires for Maryville here.
Yeah. I mean, this team is terrifying and an esports powerhouse for sure, Maryville.
We're going to see Drew pick up the op here from the looks of it.
Oh.
We can do this.
Now, they might have a shot here with that. Stim is looking to try to take this into sewers, but with the recon dart, that is going to be not really going to be an option anymore. Looks like Maryville is just going to be spamming down mid from the looks of it, as they're going to throw smoke into garage. Not going to find anyone, as Elik is going to have to retreat now.
A good KJ setup there from Mizzou, but not much else to show for this round.
Yeah, instead they're going to be full swung onto C. We're going to see the KJ grenade go out, and Panda's going to get the first kill of the round, though.
Yep.
Onto Trends, and that's going to be another one from Mizzou. The smoke's going to fade just when they need it not to. Unfortunate. But they do have still up a man.
Yeah.
Not to mention Maryville Spike Planter is on 1 HP. Recon Dart is going to go out, so they know where they are, but that doesn't matter too much if they can get out of range.
Yeah,
Plant is going to go
Mizzou
down,
playing
though.
with the player's advantage, and this is what, Maryville's had all day.
Oh, we're going to see the Sova ult come out. Can they find it in time? No, sadly not. Is going to find one, though. Not even the Sova either.
As they break off a 2v1 trace, and now it's a 2v2. Good shot in there from Drew.
The spike was ticked. With this, they're going to be forced to take an angle. And that's going to be the last kill. Mizzou takes the second round of this map.
Yeah, Drew taking the op and just decimating the final two with it. Great work there from him.
Yeah. I mean, with that said, though, we're halfway into this, and Mizzou is up. Mizzou's only down 2 as opposed to last game.
Yeah. I mean, Mizzou's definitely come out and looked stronger on this one. Obviously, Haven is a map they love. Yeah. But, and we're unfamiliar on Maryville's love for this map. But you've seen Mizzou break off some crazy games here. Yeah, maybe another one in store here. Try and get a game 3 out of this.
Not to mention, these ult rotations have been pretty good so far. We saw the one from the Sova, which got a nice kill in there. We're seeing one from Stim, hoping to try to get something here on this flank. What is that? What was that running gun?
Man, it's a risky play with characters like that. And
ooh, we're going to see Spondies get another kill on a B-Dog, though. Down one compared to Maryville.
Oh.
Yep, that's kind of the downside of the op, is you can't carry it everywhere.
Yep, got caught with your pants down. That's a rough one.
Yep. However, Mizzou does have the KJ ult if they want to commit it. I don't know if that's the best option, but it is an option. They also have all their util back up now. They claimed it and just got it back.
And we'll see what's going on here. Yeah, have to make a push onto it now.
Going to be half. They're looking to try to force this, and I think they may have kept them off just long enough. Yep, they're going to force a save. That is, Maryville has that timing down so perfectly.
Yeah.
At that point, that's insane. How many times have they just been sitting on a map, a custom game, just timing that out?
Man.
It's so powerful, though.
Oh, yeah, no, without a doubt.
I mean, being able to say, oh, you have 15 seconds left on the spike? No, it's actually 0 now.
Yep.
That is the powerfulness of KJ on offense. You get the spike down, KJ just takes it from there.
Yep. Man, and you got a 5-2 advantage now for Maryville. More even than last.
Yeah. Drew,
game's
though,
been
does
traded.
have that op.
2 then 1 for Mizzou, and 2 then 1 for Mizzou, and now back on 1 for Maryville, looking to keep the pattern going.
Yeah. Maryville trying to take this advantage as they're pushing this on. Only Drew really has a gun advantage on the rest of them. as we're going to see one Panda go down immediately from 3 different angles.
Yeah, kind of got the whole team in their face.
Spike planted.
Yeah, KJ ult is available if they want to pop it. B-Dog is looking to try to cover this. Stim, though, is really going to be the one trying to take advantage. As we're going to see they get cleared by the drone, shot down in mid, as you would expect. And Alec is going to be taken down by Giza in the back. Sheriff is out. Can they find this angle? Oh, the crosshair is a little high, too. And that's going to be timing, isn't it? Yep, there it goes. And that's going to be it for Mizzou.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Mizzou has also gotten a lot of unlucky timings on this, where it
Yeah.
just feels like Maryville knows when they need to go.
Yeah.
It is insane the amount of times it's felt like Mizzou feels like, oh yeah, I got the clear. Okay, I just need to clear this one angle real quick, and then I can clear out the rest of it. And Maryville's like, no, I'm just gonna go.
I'm
tap
good.
In the head. Yeah.
Yeah.
6-2 in favor of Maryville right now. There is a pattern starting to build, but it's not one favoring Mizzou currently.
Dude. I mean, yeah, definitely. For every one game they get 2, and it's been pretty consistent.
I mean, Mizzou does have 3 ults here, but Maryville has 5, and one of those for both teams is Omen ult, and I personally don't count it.
Yeah, Omen ults.
It has its
situational, and it can be good in situations, but never the greatest.
And how do you go from swinging the angle when they don't know you're there to dying?
Oh my!
Player
And that's going to be
Goodness,
Ange getting a
Ange,
triple
yeah.
kill. Looking like it's going to be a quad as Panda just trying to not die here.
Yeah.
Yep,
And
there's the quad.
quad kill from Ange, and oh,
Jeez.
Jesus, yeah. It is rough.
Yeah.
It is rough for Mizzou here as they drop another game, 3rd in a row.
2-7 now.
Yeah, no, 3 rounds before the swap, and you're just trying to, go into it with a good mentality.
Yeah. They do have a couple ults to work with, but Maryville has just as many. The only difference is they don't have that KJ ult, though.
Yeah, they don't. That's the issue. The KJ ult is very controlling. It's one of those space clearing ults as
Ren's is going to get shredded out
Drew
there
goes down,
early
and
on.
B-Dog able to get Ren's, but
We're going to see the Soul ult get popped. It's not
Yep.
going to find. It's going to find one, actually, and there's Ange getting another kill off of the Omen teleport.
yeah, very good Sova ult there, able to get one down.
It seems like a lot of Maryville is just popping ult for ult here to get these kills. They want to build up that lead, and it's one of the safer ways to do so. They are keeping this Viper ult down for a plant, though.
Yeah, no, that's the thing is the Viper ult is I love to call them space clearing ults. It's the KJ and the Viper ults that are really good at maintaining that area.
Spike planted.
Alec's probably going to get timing here. Unless they're checking this.
Oh.
They're still going to lose to Giza's the Giza aim duel. Giza's been taking so many of those fights so well. We're going to see the ult here from Mizzou. Can they take this?
Yeah, Viper ult. Still in the pocket.
Ooh, the knife out is just going to slow things down just enough for Mizzou not to be able to grab that. Maryville has 2 here. They know one of the locations where they're at.
Fakes the defuse, but are they going to be able to stick it? No.
Oh, they got the shorty too.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for Mizzou as Maryville's going to take another dub in this half. 8-2 now. 2 rounds left in the half.
Yeah, and now 2 before the swap, and the best you can do is get it to half of their wins, and not even looking like that's a plausible thing because Maryville, 2 ults available, one being a Viper ult, and just control in their favor.
Mizzou is also looking kind of strapped for cash. Light shields and guardians for everyone, basically. Meanwhile, Drew is on a Vandal with no armor whatsoever. The only thing I really see here is if Alec somehow can just force a flank angle and then end up getting a triple kill off of someone peeking with it. Or just the blind of the century. And that's going to be the first kill down onto Alec here. As there's Renz in the back line already.
Yeah.
I mean, the speed
off the rip,
Maryville has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't take up much time to get started, and once they got that advantage, they just play it well, and they're just playing ethical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the best way to put it.
I mean, if you're Mizzou, I feel like at this point you try to save. There's not really too much you can do. But the thing is that B-Dog is kind of just stuck in this corner. It's going to find a kill though for it.
Last player standing.
Stim is looking for this kill as well. Can they find it?
Oh, my
jeez,
goodness.
that was the flick.
That's the worst place to teleport to.
Did you see that flick from their Sova though?
Really? I didn't see that. I thought the Sova was already aimed on that spot. There was a flick on? Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
Sova was aimed through the doorway. And then
Goodness.
just straight up flick to the slide.
Yeah, Caloric is, Caloric's like I mean, at least from viewing this, Caloric is the second or third best one-on-one gunfighter that they got, and it's,
I feel like Giza
and Ainge have been.
Yeah, Renz is just always in the right place from the feel of it.
Oh my gosh! I mean, they're always in the right place because they put themselves in that situation. As
I mean, that's
Recon
the
Dart goes out.
It's gonna go down though, holding the Odin.
Oh my! There we go.
For Alec.
Alec is going.
Panda's getting sprayed through that wall though, as they're gonna have to be forced to back off. Turret's gonna go down for KJ here. They do have the ult, which this is the last round of Pop It.
Panda able to get a kill on through the wall.
Honestly, I do think they need to pop a KJ.
Alec
here.
on a 3K.
There it
He's able to
goes.
get Caloric. There goes the KJ ult.
They know they have to leave here, and that's gonna be a kill from Mizzou. It's gonna be a flawless. Not
There you go.
for one, but it is one.
But here's the thing: is another win into the break, right?
Exactly.
Now you're switching. You're now on attack, and you've got
3 rounds to mess with.
Yeah. You're on attack, and you got 3 rounds in your pocket, and so
Haven attack. That's pretty good.
yeah,
They got a couple of nice things they can do here.
we'll
The
see.
entirety of Maryville has a ghost currently.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I was like, I kind of caught up on what you were just saying, but oh my gosh,
Meanwhile, it looks like Sam and Panda are just going Sheriff, nothing else.
dude. Honestly, to be honest, when I play, that's normally the route I take, but I'm far from these guys.
I am a big fan of ghost couple abilities,
Okay,
or classic and a light shield.
dude.
If I want to be a troll.
Yeah, there you go.
With that said, though, Mizzou is looking to push into garage, but the entirety of Maryville is there.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to have a rude awakening if you walk through here. Yep.
Yeah, there's the rude awakening.
Yep.
As
and
people of
three
Mizzou
guys
go down immediately.
3 guys get the rude awakening, make it 4 and 5. A quick and efficient flawless for Maryville as they go 10-3, win the pistol round out of the swamp.
Yeah. I mean, from the perspective of Mizzou, they're running out of rounds to lose.
Yep.
They're forcing up, actually, right now. We're seeing a force up here.
Yep.
Already onto Sheriff Hull Shields or Stinger Light Shields, something along those areas.
Yeah. Stinger light shields or Stinger light shield, Spectre light shield, and then you got
They
Vandal
can't afford
2
Spectre
and
Light
Judge.
Shield. They don't have enough money for that even.
Oh.
It's all just Stinger Light Shield or Sheriff Light Shield.
Oh my gosh.
Mizzou has to make this work, though, to try to keep things going. Otherwise, they're working on 1 round of leniency the rest of the game.
Brutal.
Looks like Stim is trying to make something work with B-Dog here. But with the smokes fading out,
Vipers everywhere.
they know at least 2 are here now because of those double Sheriff shots. We're going to see the smoke come out, and that's going to force Stim to kind of die there.
Yeah, Stim tried to go in there.
And that's going to be 3 down for Mizzou, almost 4.
Yeah,
Only
Ren.
1 full HP is Panda. As Elk,
Ren's on a
there's gonna
3K,
be
and that'll be another win for Maryville.
11-3 favoring Maryville now.
Yeah, it's rough for Mizzou. You lose 5 in between 2 wins, and now they're back on a 2-game win streak after your win going into the swamp. And, these are not dragged out wins. Maryville must have somewhere to be because these are quick, efficient kills, right? It's not like a long, slow game like we saw in game 1 with them, where they'd pick off 2 or 3, and then they'd play the numbers advantage up until, they needed to be play at the spike.
They're swinging you and just saying, I'm going to win it.
Yep, they're just going out there, and they're like, we can win these gunfights. Let's just win.
You're not going to get the first kill of the round, though. As we're going to see Stim just running straight in there. And oh my gosh, Giza's, what is your sensitivity, 250?
Exactly, yeah. one small mouse drag and you're flinging around everywhere.
Maryville's down 1 though. Mizzou make that even now.
I would hate to play on this guy's settings. We got
Ring around the rosy going on here.
Yeah, exactly. We kind of just got a little merry-go-round.
However, it's looking like Spike might be defused, and that's going to be it as Mizzou can't lose another round.
Nope. You have to go win every round from here on out to force a Game 3 match point in Maryville's favor, and I don't think Maryville's looking to slow down.
No, I don't think so either, especially considering that they're on full buy, essentially. Well, hold up.
What?
This is rude. Look at Shondex. Look at their gun currently.
What are we looking at?
Shondex is currently holding a judge.
Oh, are you kidding me?
They may not keep it. They have the creds to switch off.
Is this a troll? Oh, well, we're about to find out. Time's running up, and they are rolling it out with a judge. Okay, so we got a judge gameplay in the back half of a round here. So
not going to quite be able to find the kill onto Shondex, onto the KJ here. But they're going to go straight into the smoke and are going to get killed by it in the end. Jeez, so much damage from KJ.
Ange with 1.
Going to find a kill on Panda here, though. That's going to be a lot less smokes. And also going to find Ange, though, in the end.
Oh, Shondex got a judge kill.
Hello.
And that's it.
As that's going to be 1v1 now. Against a judge, too.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, they have the teleport. What do they do here?
Here you go. Omen Ulk comes out.
They got the half, though.
Oh.
That's going to be it. As we're going to see Alec get a 4K here, popping off.
There you go. That's how you build momentum if you're trying to go and win this game here, as you know, a clean-cut shot on the guy that was trolling. So
Shondex buying another judge again. This
back
time,
to the judge.
it's
the smart play. Yeah.
Friend a gun as well, along with the judge. Alec, though, was the only one that ended up scot-free on that last round, being the only one with a Vandal except for Panda now.
Yep.
Only one with full shields as well, except for Drew, who picked up the Guardian instead.
Man, it's a tough go here for Mizzou. They're definitely...
And just looking for some early aggression here, teleporting right off. That's going to be 2 kills from Mizzou. 1 from Panda, 1 from B-Dog, straight onto the 2 people holding A, as we're seeing a full rotate now. Can they get here quick enough is the real question, as we're going to see the concuss go out. And that's going to be Renz getting 2 people?
Yep.
As everyone is going to be
3K for Renz.
2v1 now in favor of Mizzou. Also half HP.
Yeah, 3K on B-Dog too.
Yeah. The only gun left they have is a judge unless they go and pick up a Vandal, which it looks like that's what they're going to have to go do.
Yep. I mean, Maryville, half HP Viper, your only person remaining. Spike down. Now they can just hold 2 separate angles and wait you out. This looks like an easy bag for Mizzou.
Yeah.
And it's going to drag it out to 12-5, which, you know, it's a tough task to come back from 12-3 or 12. Was it 12-3, 12-2? Either way, tough to come back from that. And now Mizzou's trying to do it.
But they have some of the momentum to try to get this to happen. They do know its location too.
Yep.
That's going to be another win and another 4K. This time from B-Dog.
Yeah, BK 4K. You know, doing exactly what you need to try and get back into this one. And Mizzou showing fight. They're not giving up on this.
Right. Not to mention now, Maryville is on a Camp Blyfoley now. They're on sheriffs and everything.
Yeah. I mean, look at Maryville's buy here, and you're staring down the barrel of something something dangerous, a little scary. Mizzou looking a little rough around the sorry, I'm looking at it wrong. Mizzou's got the one, and Maryville's rough around the edges.
Yeah, I know. It's such a different story than what we've seen that it feels shocking to say that Mizzou has an advantage now.
Oh my! What's
that? Just getting shot in the back by a turret for a while.
Oh my
gosh. Taking half their HP for it too.
I mean, that was a
crazy shot.
Yeah.
Looking to try to clear out B as well as the rest of Maryville is going to go in. So much smoke.
Yeah, visibility limited everywhere.
As Shondex is looking pretty low, as they're just barely out of the range of this recon dart.
A little bit
He's
of
gonna
a
get the
trade.
though. And that's going to be Drew making that in their advantage. 3v2 in favor of Mizzou.
Drew gets one more, holds that angle. He's going to run into him. He's trying to get him through the wall. He's going to run into Ainge here. He's got a shorty. Oh!
And that's going to be shorty to the back of the skull.
A jump shot. And so it makes it 6-12 as they are now half of the wins and kind of crawling back together here with 3 wins in a row of their own.
Yeah, they've started to grab their footing, but it may be too late.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, is it too little too late?
Mizzou
That's the only thing you're thinking.
has a chance, though. They have a couple ults. They have the credits. They
Clark
just
is going with the
can't
Odin.
afford to lose, and Maryville has the guns now.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Maryville is now full buying this, including the Odin. They want to end this now, but if they don't end this now,
They
cook
put
their
themselves in
economy
a
for
really
2 to
bad
3 rounds.
situation. Yeah.
There's the first ult popping. Let's see what they make use of it. Stim is going in there. Already only half the resource is going to go down from Ange. Neon Wall is going to go out trying to block as much visibility as possible. They are going to get a trade here. 2 to 3 now. Mizzou on the losing end of that
Yeah.
trade. Make that 1v3 as it's
Now
Panda
that,
against
like
the
I said,
world.
they got the man advantage. They got the 3v2, and now it's just playing control. Shondex won't spot him. Won't spot him.
Panda 1v2. Panda trying to keep this. Oh, they are going to get the little
Spot
jump
him out.
peek. And that's going to be
Oh.
Ange getting to 4K and ending the series.
Yeah. But yeah, but that'll do it. Mizzou, fights as hard as they can, kind of like just towards the end they tried to fight the best they could,
Yeah.
but it's not much to show. And
One of the downsides of playing defense side at Haven first, you can lose so many rounds.
Yep.
And Haven is definitely attacker favored, but there's only so much a favor can do. You're not going to 99% of the time, you're not going to win 12 rounds in one half.
no, you're not. And so Mizzou kind of being down early, kind of dropping a few games on the other end. It never was going to pan out the way they wanted it to, and they're able to escape Maryville, a very strong team. We knew it coming into this that Maryville was going to be a formidable opponent. They're going to be able to walk out of here with a 2-0 win.
Not to mention, I mean, Mizzou definitely had some strategies going into that second one.
Yeah.
That game 1, though, I mean, Mizzou is fearful when they start taking timeouts.
Yeah. And 2 timeouts from Mizzou is so uncharacteristic.
Yeah.
Even 1 would have been uncharacteristic, and you see a double from both of them. Just, all around, just, warning signs that this wasn't going to be the greatest of matchups, and Maryville very swiftly handles Mizzou in both games. But yeah, no, teams getting started, teams getting acclimated, so obviously down the season will be a little bit of easier games, and definitely will be able to find their footing.
Maryville, though, honestly, those aim duels were insane.
Yeah.
I mean, also, I want to say, what was that flick from Maryville Sova?
That Sova is got sense on 300, like you said, man. It's
How do you go from staring down door to flicking to the bottom left of your screen?
It's unheard of. I haven't seen it myself personally in any of the games I've called prior. Certainly something interesting and special.
Like, I get those kind of flicks normally result in like, oh yeah, you got to take a couple of body shots there. No,
Nope.
1 to the head.
No, 1 to the head, and it's crazy. Some people just got insane vision and the hearing. It's all acclimated over bountiful of hours on this game,
Yes.
and all these. The Maryville competitors are very good, but I think that'll be all from us today.
Either way,
yeah.
Mizzou did in fact lose 0-2 against Maryville in VALORANT.
Yep.
However, we're switching it up from CVAL to CLOL starting at 5 p.m. So please come back to us in just a little bit, and we will see you then.
Super Bowl 60 deserves a sportsbook built for the moment. DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of Super Bowl 60, puts you right in the center of the biggest game of the year. And when anything can happen during the Super Bowl, DraftKings has your back with early exit. If a player goes down in the first half, you still get paid out in cash immediately once your bet settles. No bonus bets, no waiting. New to DraftKings? New customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code SPOTIFY. That's code SPOTIFY to turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 and over. Physically present in Missouri. Eligibility and restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer.
Earn an accredited MBA in as few as 16 months for about $21K at University of Maryland Global Campus. Explore 10 specializations, including finance, HR, cyber technology, and more. Plus, showcase the value of your MBA with a comprehensive learner record and digitally demonstrate in-demand skills and credentials to employers. No application fee if you apply by February 11th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
So, got any plans for showing a little love this month?
Oh, yeah. Taking my car to All-Star Automotive.
Your car? That's love.
Oh, absolutely. Their preventive maintenance keeps her happy. Battery and tire checks are perfect for surviving the mid-Missouri winters.
Ooh, sounds like true love.
A menage a trois, that means 3 Columbia locations. Visit allstarcolumbia.com.
Shower your car with love this February at All-Star Automotive. Live free, drive happy, be an All-Star.
Meeting of the Brunch Club is now in session.
Our agenda?
Scooter's Coffee and their new salted caramel waffle latte, Cinnalicious, and banana bread chai.
Delicious. Motion to sip?
Approved. Scooter's Coffee. Scoot on around. To brunch.
Super Bowl 60 deserves a sportsbook built for the moment. DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of Super Bowl 60, puts you right in the center of the biggest game of the year. And when anything can happen during the Super Bowl, DraftKings has your back with early exit. If a player goes down in the first half, you still get paid out in cash immediately once your bet settles. No bonus bets, no waiting. New to DraftKings? New customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code SPOTIFY. That's code SPOTIFY to turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 and over. Physically present in Missouri. Eligibility and restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer.
Visiting Kadi is the best way to imagine your future coming alive. Stroll through our beautiful campus, step inside our classrooms, and get a true feel for life at Kadi. You'll explore inspiring spaces for learning, creativity, and connection, from academic buildings to residence halls and beyond. As you tour with your guide, you'll experience the warmth of our close-knit community and see what makes Kadi so special. Plan your visit today and take the first step toward your incredible future.
Hello and welcome back to the second game of the day. We just came off of CVAL and we're moving straight on to CLOL. Riot is having a heyday today.
Yes, they are. We're going to see the University of Minnesota, their maroon team. We believe they're a club team. I know I'm not the usual face for league casts, but the show must go on, I was told. So here I am just to fill in. But we're hoping to have a couple of good games today, some Mizzou-sided games, but we're just going to hop in the draft right now.
And with 172 characters to choose from, it looks like we're starting off with the first one for Mizzou being Rise. Now, Rise currently is a little bit more of a top pick. However,
we saw Jim play Rise mid last game.
Exactly.
So.
It also gets a lot more map presence than a lot of characters do. That's kind of what a lot of mids tend to do is, I have good map presence, I'm just going to go wherever I need to.
Right.
And Rise definitely allows, especially the jungle, to follow up on that. But you want to know what surprised me the most? We're seeing a Bessa ban from Mizzou.
It kind of feels like shooting themselves in their own foot a little bit, but they might have scouted, seen that Minnesota has maybe a scarier Mbessa than them.
Now, I see the Jace ban, and I'm thinking immediately, okay, Jace and Mbessa, they must have a really good top laner for UMN here, and especially they want to make sure that they're not just going to get constantly poked down and then like ran away.
Right.
I think Apex is wanting to make this an all-in fight if possible.
If possible. Going back to picks, UNM picking Jinx.
Now, this is going to be an interesting matchup specifically because we are seeing Rise Victor in mid. That is the scaling mid.
We think Rise in mid, especially with the Syndra ban. We think Rise in mid.
And I think we saw that it was Jim picking it as well. It feels like a Jim pick.
It does. Pantheon going to be selected for Mizzou.
I mean, Pantheon hypothetically could go anywhere, but we've seen it mostly in the jungle.
That's my thought as well.
That's what I'm anticipating too. Global ult or pseudo global ult has really good damage output. One of the most annoying W's in the game.
Right.
Shield is insane. What do you mean you can't take damage from anything coming from a character in that direction?
And just a champ that we've seen play a lot. So
Pantheon is one of the benefactors of Riot Spaghetti Code.
I would be inclined to agree.
We're going to see a Tristana. If that's anything except ADC, something weird's going on.
Probably, but
especially after the Jinx pick, they know what the enemy ADC is going to be, so they're picking up that ADC so they don't have to worry about counter picks. Yeah. Either way, we're going to see a Poppy for most likely support. Poppy top is a thing, and Poppy jungle technically is a thing too, but I'm expecting it to be a support, especially to kind of keep the Tristana off of tower. Tristana has one of those really good abilities to get into or out of a fight, and having a Poppy to just fly you all the way back to base essentially is really powerful. With that, we are going to see, is that a Scion ban?
That's what it's
that is Scion
like
ban,
me,
along with a Diana ban. Diana ban makes sense. They haven't picked a jungler yet. And Diana is just a crazy assassin AP essentially right now, especially with all the assassin items recently. In fact, I believe is slated for a nerf in the near future. With that, we're going to see a Gangplank ban from UMN.
Maybe this is where the research kind of fades out.
It could be that, or they could just want to kind of keep... right now, it feels like Mizzou is playing Global Ult, the team right now. And taking Gangplank off that makes it go from Global Ults that just get you into there to Global Ults of you are now going to be stuck here fighting everyone.
Right. Mizzou rounds out bans with Gwen.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy how many top bans we've seen. I mean, that's 5 top bans from in total?
I think so, yeah. And if we're correct, we're not confident that Apex has picked his champion.
Yeah.
So.
I don't believe so. I think that's going to be a Xin Zhao, most likely in the jungle. Could be top, but jungle is most likely rolled for Xin Zhao there. Able to kind of get into fights, especially with a Pantheon as a potential jungle pick against this. I think it'll make for a very interesting matchup where a lot of times these counter ganks are going to come blitzing fast.
Right.
Nico.
Hovering Nico.
Nico support is a pretty good pick here. Could lock down that Jinx, keep her from getting that kill and proccing that passive. Because Jinx, when Jinx gets kills and all of a sudden now has extremely fast fire rate and the movement speed of, I don't even know what to define it as. It goes faster than Quinult sometimes.
Right.
It is such an insane passive. But with that, there's one more pick for Mizzou.
Probably going to end up being our top.
Yeah, I'm expecting to see an Ornn here potentially. Or Jax. Okay.
Picking Jax.
I'm okay with that. The main thing being here is that they're going to play a lot with that stun. And with Xin Zhao being there, having the E to stop the W from Xin Zhao can kind of mean they can prevent an engage, especially onto like Nico or Tristana.
Right.
One of the more powerful aspects of Xin Zhao is you can get onto someone to force everyone else away from you. And having Jaxie's there to kind of stop it and be a pseudo tank for your team when you need to is very interesting. And it looks like it's going to be against a Gragas. Now, Gragas has some weird things right now, especially with the fact that he kind of builds a lot of AP currently in a lot of situations. And has an ult that will just melt your entire face and send you flying backwards. With that said, though, I think this is going to be an interesting game. Mizzou has a less tanky team compared to UMN, but Mizzou instead has a lot of like really long-range ultimates and just kind of global engages.
This is probably going to be one of the more interesting matches that we'll see on stream for Mizzou Esports. Just a good amount of champs we've seen before, a good amount that are kind of showing up for the first time in a little bit.
Yeah, honestly, UMN's draft is a lot of odd characters.
Yeah.
These aren't characters you see particularly often. Especially, like, what I'm really excited to see, though, is I want to see how this mid comes out, because we are seeing essentially scaling versus scaling here. Rise, on the other hand, is a lot more gold scaling. Victor, as opposed to CS scaling, I guess that's kind of gold scaling, but pseudo-ly wrong.
Kinda.
Either way, though, interesting team comps, and I'm wondering how UMN's going to play into the, like, presence Mizzou has on the whole map.
For sure. I mean, it's going to be one of their biggest struggles of the game, and definitely kind of the defining almost story point of how this game goes, whether or not they can control such dominant presence across the map or not.
With that said, though, we will be going into the actual game after just a little bit as we have our spectator delay. We'll be right back in just a few minutes.
Hey, what's up? It's Jalil Lopez, and I want to invite you to listen to my new single, Mas Bella. It's a story of love, heartbreak, transformation, and empowerment. So if you ever felt those emotions before, this song is for you.
You know the type. Bold, smooth, so sweet, but also a little salty. Oh, you mean the new sea salt caramel?
Hello and welcome to the Rift. We are about 40 seconds in as we're going to see the first engage on bot currently. Looks like a pretty even trade though.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit extra. Oh my gosh.
Oh, cool.
Kites is going to disconnect.
Kites has left the game. So,
well, let's take an analysis on how that started off.
Very interesting. I mean, we saw some riveting gameplay, if I may say so.
Hey, we got half a fight in.
We got not even. I think we poked once or twice. And that's about it. But just unfortunately, Kites ended up disconnecting kind of early on into the game. Hopefully, it wasn't a super big issue. He just gets to reconnect soon.
We do get to confirm where everyone is at, though. No surprises there.
No, what we thought in draft ended up panning out.
Yeah.
So, yay us. But
yep.
I mean, just unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait just a little longer for Kites to get back into the game. Well, we've just received word, breaking news. Kites is back.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be going back to games soon.
Oh, please tell me we're not gonna have this issue again.
We are encountering an interesting riot bug. It's not a huge issue. It's just when you come out of a pause, the game will remain paused even out of the pause screen for like maybe 15, 20, 30 seconds if you're unlucky.
Yep.
But we should be fine, if I had to imagine, in terms of the game actually returning.
Which I am hearing some things now, so that is a decent sign.
It's a good sign. We're in game. We're back in game.
Well, we've been in game, but
I mean, we've been in game, but we're back. We're actually getting to see what's going on.
And that is a very hurt. That is a very hurt Jinx.
Very hurt Jinx.
Like we're already seeing them pop potions here.
Always
and it looks like
nice.
we're last hitting, just try to keep the wave in our advantage. And that is a very hurt Jax.
We are not winning in top right now.
Yeah, tower did that.
Two tower shots is going to do that to anyone.
Actually, I think it was 3 in the end.
It might have been, yeah.
I think there was one before it even went over. It was just so much tower damage. It's not even funny.
No, it's not funny. Tower right now doing a lot of work in top.
Yeah. It looks like currently we're not in the best situation in mid or top, but bot is looking a little bit skewed towards Mizzou. Jungler's still getting their clear. I think we're both starting top side. Yeah, both the double top side jungle start. With that in mind, there is a little bit of a CS lead currently for Tristana as Nashty has gotten a little bit of an advantage using... they're going to get hit by the Victor ability. That line is kind of Victor's main damaging tool early on at least.
I mean, kind of just early game shenanigans so far, but Victor putting on some good damage against Sentimomochi.
Ooh, that Jinx W is going to just barely find its mark. Sentimomochi is currently on about a quarter HP. They may end up having to take it back pretty shortly here, which they do have teleport, so that isn't a terrible loss. Nashty and Prefects are kind of looking to try to keep some vision going up as these junglers finish up their clears, which in 2026, clears tend to end around 3 minutes-ish. End up going to Scuttle early with a 3-minute spawn now.
Right.
Everything was pushed up about 30 seconds. Also, that Firelight's going to come in real handy as it is going to spot out Xin Xiao here.
Right.
Apex taking some poke damage. I mean, this is just Gragas gameplay if you've ever seen it. Is going to be able to get some nice damage output, though, with that E, as Prefects and Nashty are looking to try to get some value, as Poppy's going to take a good chunk of damage here.
Kind of just Nothing super emergent right now, so our director cam's kind of just going back and forth between all the lanes.
Top is a little bit worse for wear here, especially with Xin Zhao coming up. But Nashty and Prefects are making bot look really nice.
They are.
And that's some good damage, forcing out the heal. And no more Xin Zhao in jungle, so they are getting some good value here. And Apex makes it a lot more even. Cinemochi did take that back, forcing Yuno to kind of be really low on mana now, and may end up having to take it back themselves just to keep their resources up.
I mean, just winning a lot of poke engagements here right now, especially in bots.
They're going to die for that. Yeah, as Prefects is going to get the first blood here. Nashty looking pretty hurt, but still healthy enough to stay in this fight, assuming that Prefects take some of the damage for him. Cinemochi is going to get poked a little bit more, but Yono has no more mana to speak of. As it's just going to be more and more marks. That EQ is just such a good combo for Ryze.
Definitely, yeah. Just cleaning up the minions.
Meanwhile, Apex is looking to try to keep these this CS alive, as it's just going to be kind of sitting here under tower. Not going to quite be able to get the stun off, as Apex kind of just forced to sit under tower a little bit. Luckily, they don't have to worry about Xin Zhao too much yet, because they do have they don't have any vision on Pixel Bush for top though, so it's a little concerning. But either way, they're kind of just forced to lane under tower, as looks like we're gonna see their Gragas get a back as they push a wave under tower. Not to mention Gragas has teleport as well, so they can get a pretty clean back here.
Right. Go back.
Nashty, on the other hand, is going to be setting up for some value, as Kites is going to set up some vision as well, as they're looking to try to clear on this, as Prefix takes a lot of damage, as Kites is waiting for the follow-up, is going to find the stun in the end, and Kites is going to get the kill onto Jinx. Looking to try to get some poke value onto Poppy, but is going to end up backing off, as that's another kill for Mizzou, 2-0 in the kills department.
Pretty good so far, kills department-wise. As we know, that's not always necessarily the story of the game, but we're also almost about 1k up on gold, so...
Yeah, not to mention that gold value is a little bit more concentrated in that bot lane currently.
Which is pretty nice for us to have, like, a definitively leading lane.
Right. Now we're seeing a little bit of a fight for Drake here, but it's mostly UMN starting this, and Mizzou finishing off, as we're going to see another dive onto bot, as Poppy is going to try to get some value here. Shield comes out from Nashty, and does get the kill onto Poppy in the end, but Ignite is going to make it pretty low. If this Jinx can get a singular shot or two off, that may be the end of Nashty, as we're going to see the leap back just to play it safe.
Right. Probably going to see Nashty end up just, channeling, going back.
Yep. Instead, they're basically going to have to take a lot of HP just to keep themselves from losing some lane, as Kites is going to fight this Gragas, who is low on mana, and now low on HP, as Sintomochi is coming up. And that's the E I was speaking of. That is so annoying to deal with.
Right.
We're going to see Gragas rotate towards mid now, of all things. Kind of lying in wait, maybe taking it back here from the looks of it. As Zutter is just fighting for this Drake. They have some good vision for it, and they can kind of take this, but it's just a matter of if Nashty and Momochi want to make that allow that to happen.
Right.
Oh, we're going to see the bounce off from Poppy, as Red Team does take the Drake, but they are going to die for it, in fact. Kite's not quick enough for the ult, as Jinx is going to be forced to take it back here, and in the right situation, this could result in Mizzou getting a turret planting or two here.
Which would be pretty nice. Unfortunately, we did end up losing the Drake, so we got a kill out of it, but still not the greatest trade in the world.
Oh, we're going to see the Prefix ult here as the Plot Blossom comes out. Looking to try to get a kill onto Jinx here. If Prefix can land a good shot, that'll do it, and it looks like Nashi's going to be the one to get it instead. Apex looking a little bit hurt as Void Grubs do spawn. Meanwhile, we're going to see Prefix and Nashty trying to hold this bot lane together, as Momochi is just going for the poke damage.
Apex just kind of holding things down in top.
Momochi is going to get dived by their Xin Zhao here, and that is a lot of damage output, and Ryze doesn't have too many options to try to get out of that. Looks like they're going to try to get kill on Kites, and it is going to work out, as Apex is kind of forced to back off now.
Kind of just found himself in a bad situation there.
However, Mizzou did get the kills on Void Grubs. I think they got 2 out of 3.
2 grubs to their 1, yeah.
Yeah. Not too bad, especially with everyone being able to get a nice back out of it too. Apex, though, is a little bit in a concerning spot, just not being able to do too much in top lane currently.
Right, just this Gragas is kind of having his way in lane, as it were.
Taking a tower shot here, but not a very tough one at that.
No, not nearly as bad as the ones Apex was taking at the beginning of the game.
Yes. Tower shots building up over time does mean that taking a tower shot after a wave has been cleared is a lot worse. We're going to see Apex just forced to clear out this wave and just be a little bit slower to the back than Gragas. However, Gragas doesn't have a teleport, and Apex does. Does end up getting caught in the trap, but honestly gets a lot of damage onto Eden on the Jinx. I'm surprised to not see a Q there out of Cinema Mochi. They may have mistimed it.
Right.
But Prefects looking to just get some poke damage output. That is the main reason this bot lane is working so well, is how good that poke damage is.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we're seeing them before UMN and the bot can even really engage. They're taking like 25%.
Yeah. And we're going to see a lot of damage go on to mid as Apex is looking to try to get a little... How did that not stun? It's such a wonky hitbox. Meanwhile, Prefects and Nasty are kind of just keeping things clean in bot lane. I mean, they're 3-0-2 and 1-0-2 for a reason.
Right. I mean, they are just cleaning up down there. I mean, really, all of Mizzou is at least holding their own in all of their lanes.
Only the one death.
And that was Kites, who just kind of got caught out in a pretty tough
ward grubs.
situation.
Apex knows that they really don't want to back here. They want to keep this lane going, but they can't really afford to do too much with their HP. Especially when Gragas melts a tower in one hit.
Yeah, I mean, just... Again, Gragas gets to have his way in top
Nasty
right now.
not going to quite get the kill onto Enon here, but is going to get a lot of damage and force out a back. Cinema Mochi is getting caught out here by the jungler. But Kites is going to come down along with Prefects.
Oh, Kites tried.
Looking for the Pop Blossom, but not going to quite find it. Nasty and Kites, along with Prefects, now all here. Not going to be able to quite do much as the clone is going to go up as they all chase it down. The clone used to its full potential.
Very good clone there from Prefects.
Apex looking to try to take it back, trying to pull Gragas into a pseudo proxy here. Forcing behind tower, but Apex kind of just ends up stuck on their tower. It doesn't feel like Apex is losing a lot, but look at the CS difference.
Again, like you said, it doesn't feel like he's losing, but a CS difference of nearly 30.
Yeah.
That indicates that in some regard he is.
I mean, that's the same CS differences we have between
In the bot
Nasty
lane.
and Enon.
Yeah. So, you know,
in fact, it's slightly bigger.
It's kind of even.
It's even, just across different lanes.
Right, exactly. We fall in top, we make up for in bot.
And that's going to be a role quest completed by the Gragas already. It's just so quick on how they're getting this value out. Apex is probably looking to try to complete that role quest pretty shortly, tier 2. We're going to see the E go out as they are going to get a nice stun, just barely able to get out of there before that Gragas barrel explodes.
It's going to force Gragas to just kind of back up for a bit now. Reconsider any engagements for a little.
Meanwhile, we're going to see a lot of just kind of mid engagement. Having Prefects there is just really nice to experience, just to have some extra damage output when they need it. Not to mention Poppy being kind of pseudo chased down as everyone's going to go into Nasty, but has that jump. That is such a powerful effect onto an ADC.
It really is. I mean, not only does it help with engagements, but as we just saw there, disengagements as well. It's very potent.
I think UMN just showed that they had a ward there a little bit because they popped the Victor E when they were out of vision, so it seemed like they made that kind of obvious they had that going on there.
Well, it was their choice to divulge that information. They didn't have to.
Yeah. Kites is going to pop the shield to prevent some damage out from their Jinx, and is going to pop the flash to try to live, but it's not going to be able to live in the end, as Nasty is going to escape. And I believe got the role quest for bot as well. With that in mind, though, I mean, this is just a lot is happening here, and it's a little bit more favored towards UMN now. 100 gold up or so, as Grox is going to take out that first turret.
Well, unfortunately, what little gold lead we had in the early game has kind of been reversed now.
Yeah.
Come mid-game.
I mean, that's kind of the jinx once you get out of the early game. They started picking up their CS again.
Yeah.
They have a CLOL as well, just to get a little bit extra gold as well.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it feels like Kite's kind of just forced to go on regular jungle. Can't really contest objectives all that well. They have such good presence, especially in the mid and top lane, that it's really rough to try to keep themselves into these objectives, especially anything in top side. Victor up on CS is always a sad thing to see, though. It's not much.
It's
but
5.
Normally, the plan against a Victor is keep them like double-digit CS under you the whole game and just underfeed them, but sometimes it doesn't work.
Unfortunately, this is looking like one of those games, but
yeah. That is kind of why they picked Victor into this, is they know that they can actually farm instead of just be farmed the whole game.
Right. I mean, and there's still more game to play too.
Yeah.
So
Prefix is getting a lot of really good poke off here, though.
I mean, that's been the story of the lane this whole game.
Yeah.
It's just that these two have an incredible poke game.
Man, Jax keeps getting belly bumped by this Gragas here, and it feels so rough.
It is. Again, this Gragas, I keep saying, just really gets to have his way in the top lane and hasn't really been answered yet.
Looking to try to stop the Xin here, but Prefix is going to die for it. Kites is coming in, though. Can they get the kill onto the Poppy? And they do. Looking to try to kill the Xin as well. Not going to quite be able to find it, but it looks like they might just be able to make it, but they are going to escape under tower as Enon goes pretty low as well. Apex looking to try to play it safe here along with the Gragas, as it looks like the fight in bot kind of ended in a stalemate.
Ended in a stalemate. Didn't really get to see the end there. Director Cam thought that the top lane shenanigans are a little more important, but
I mean, they'd kind of just stare at each other's face for about 5 seconds there and not really be able to shoot anyone.
Right. And as we just saw, UNM is going to take their second turret, being the mid turret.
Mizzou down almost 3k gold now.
I know. Again, it's kind of a reversal of what we were seeing in the early game.
Yeah.
So.
Especially now that Jinx has picked it up, that is not something you want to see.
Right.
Tristana may be further ahead, but Jinx going into the late game always sucks to play into.
I mean, and now 3 members of UNM have bounties.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Kites is kind of forced to take care of these wards instead of going straight for the Rift Herald like they want to. And it is going to mean that Mizzou is going to lose the Rift Herald.
Rift Herald. 2 Drakes.
Oh, that's going to be enough to kill Cinema Mochi. Gragas AP just does so much damage.
Right. I mean, right now it's looking like just everything is going well for UNM.
Yeah.
Not a ton happening here.
Having the, what is it, enhanced recall is always nice to have after Rift Herald.
Yes.
It just means you get a really nice back. Not to mention is that Xin now has Rift Herald and Black Cleaver.
Both just very nice, beneficial things, as you brought up, for him to have.
Looks like we're seeing a fight on mid, 3v3 already, with some more potentially on the way. Except for the fact that Nashty is going to go down with our first death of the game. Looks like everyone is competing currently, looking to try to pull towards Drake, set up for a Drake in the near future.
Very near future.
Yeah, I mean, they want to keep things going. They know that they have to worry about Kites potentially coming in with either ult or with or E and just smiting down the Drake.
Right.
So having just any vision there is really nice, which it's a little odd that they're not going to place any vision behind Drake Pit. Ooh, just barely able to escape that E, able to out-trade a Gragas. Not something that many people, never mind, as E just melts your entire health bar. Gragas, you are a character in the game.
Even with the help of the tower shots,
Yep.
it is pretty even health down there, all things considered.
AP Gragas is one of the characters of all time.
We are certainly seeing a character of all time.
Yep.
Just
they make weird top laners in this game.
He was having his time in top lane. Now he gets to do whatever he wants in bot lane.
Yep. And meanwhile, we see the ult not quite able to kill Cinema Mochi quite yet. Ooh, as Prefix, he's going to block the shot for Nashty as the Jinx ult comes out. And that's looking like a free turret for a Gragas, who is a thirsty little boy.
Took the one in top, takes the one in bottom.
Yep. We got the walking turret over here as 200. We're less than 20 minutes in the game. How do you have 230 CS? How?
CS difference of nearly 70.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And we are no longer making up for that in bottom. We still got a little bit of a CS diff.
I forgot this was a real thing. Gragas is going double tier.
Oh.
Gragas has no more mana issues ever in their life. I'm assuming they're going Fimbulwinter at the end of that. Have the AP mana item and then the tank mana item.
Oh, Apex gets the
No,
turret.
Can't fight that. Gragas still has E up. See?
Nope. Yep. Unfortunately, what was looking like an okay engagement
Yep.
turns into another.
Prefix is going to go down as Yuno gets the kill. As Nashty is looking to try to escape, but it doesn't look like that's going to be an option.
Oh, man. I mean, this really is just a reversal of how we started out.
Yeah.
We looked so good, and now
this is what scaling characters do.
It is what scaling characters do. There's over a 6K gold difference in the favor of UMN.
Right. Scaling is so powerful in this game.
Kites is going to try desperately and will pick up the victor.
As it looks like they're going to try to take out Baron at sub 22. It's a little bit difficult, but it looks like they're going to be able to manage it with Kites not really able to pursue it.
This is something I remember bringing up post-game. The potential for a Baron respawn before 30 minutes, and you mentioned it's kind of rare for that to happen.
Yeah, no.
We just saw an incredibly quick Baron.
Yeah, normally you'd be able to kind of hold it off, throw down some kind of vision, especially with like Pantheon or something, be able to make them worry about you coming in with ult and smiting it down. Especially since, I mean, Pantheon kind of hurts if you just throw a singular like tap Q off of 6 stacks.
Right. Not the case that time around.
Well, I couldn't hear what you said.
Sorry.
Man, Xin Zhao is just kind of going where he pleases and just getting the jungle value for it. As the barrel is going to go away, as they are going to find the stun. Man, Gragas gets so much.
Nice stun. I mean,
that is a dead Kites if I've ever seen one.
Very unfortunate situation Kites finds himself in.
Nashty, I don't. Yep, there's the ult. Nashty kind of had to do that to save himself. Oh geez, they're gonna get a doubled Rift Herald. Oh my gosh, this is. They are gonna lose the Rift Herald in the end though. Can they stop it from hitting at all though?
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Yes.
Yes. That saved them like half a turret. As another turret goes down.
I mean, there's just too many issues Mizzou's facing right now.
Yeah, we're 10k gold behind, 6 kills, couple turrets.
I mean, if you deal with the 3 in mid here, you're kind of leaving Gragas to do whatever he wants in bot.
Right. Until he comes out and decides that he wants a little bit of tasty action as well. At this point, UMN is just going for base.
Right. I mean, this is, unless something miraculous happens, this is kind of looking like game.
Maybe.
Here.
Nope,
Well,
not quite. As Poppy is going to leave that with just the shield from the passive. Not to mention, Apex is going to go down as well, as it's just going to be more and more damage onto these turrets.
A valiant final stand from Apex, but Mizzou, team's wiped. No one's coming back for seconds.
And they're even going to put traps in there just in case.
I mean...
And that is going to be it for the first round. UMN winning pretty quickly, and with such a strong jungle presence specifically.
Sub 25-minute game there. Yeah. We, again, joking,
close to having Rift Herald dancing on Nexus.
Right. I mean, just... so many things weren't going Mizzou's way towards mid and end game. I mean, just, again, a pretty nice start to the game. 5-0 on kills. A little over 1,000 gold lead in the first, like, 10-ish minutes. But then...
Yeah, but once they kind of got there, it felt like they got stuck. We were 6-6 pretty shortly after that.
We were 6-6 pretty shortly after, and then scaling did what scaling does best for UMN.
Victor got one augment. Xin Zhao just started getting kills. Gragas bought Rod of Ages. Has infinite mana. Has a Tear of the Goddess fully stacked. One of the characters of all time.
Yeah, just, I mean, really, really difficult for Mizzou to really attempt to even do anything after that kind of all snowballed.
It felt like one of the bigger problems was they kind of got messed up a little bit by Gragas having that last counter pick against Jax. It's a rough matchup to play against.
It is.
And
we
not
definitely
to mention,
saw.
yeah, as you saw, having ult, E, Q, and just basically having an entire Jax kit of, unless you play perfectly, I am going to kill you easily.
Which is...
puts a lot of pressure on Apex to have to perform or just die.
And unfortunately, not even Apex chose the ladder.
Right.
Gragas chose the ladder for him.
Exactly. It's just a lot of shutdown, and we saw that even when Gragas said, I'm going to go run down bot, Cinemochi tried to stop it. A pretty good fight, but just a matter of Gragas got fed 100, like 70, 80 CS up at one point.
Right. I mean, just...
takes out turrets, had almost a full second Tear of the Goddess.
Yeah, I mean... too much going on for him. Too much going well for him for Mizzou to really even try and contend with. But that will be it for Game 1. Didn't go Mizzou's way, unfortunately. But we will be coming back to you shortly for Game 2's draft, where we hope to see something looking promising for Mizzou after a very quick loss. But that'll be in just a minute, so until then, we'll see you shortly.
Hello and welcome to Game 2. Unfortunately, Mizzou did lose the first map, and pretty quickly at that. Sub 25 is pretty fast.
That is incredibly fast. But we're here for Draft 2. Like we were saying just before we came back on camera, Mizzou didn't really pick champs that they're like super known for playing, super comfortable on. So we might have been drafting for the intention of if we win on these champs, we win. But we can go to Game 3 pretty comfortably if we don't.
We're going to see UMN start with the same first two bans. Akshan, Syndra. Keep Cinemochi out of this game as much as possible.
Mizzou starting with the same two bans as well.
Oriana, though, was the change-up, and for UMN, it's Volibear.
Interesting.
Volibear, I think, makes sense. I've seen Kites play it occasionally. I think they are wanting, if they can pick like Jarvan or one of Kites' junglers first. They're running low on options, but they got a game in them still. I wouldn't be surprised to see Kites pick like first or second here.
First or second, try and get either Jarvan, like you said, or Wukong. We see him play a bit, so one of those two. But again, just kind of going back to some of the bans, Mizzou opting to ban out Ambessa again for the second game in a row. So
yeah, UMN must have a really good Ambessa. That Gragas, woo-wee. If their Ambessa's better, I can see why Mizzou would ban it.
Because again, Apex. It's not a champ he's unfamiliar with. So
we're gonna see a Misfortune and Yunara in the bot lane. Mizzou picking up the Misfortune. A little bit interesting here. Has that movement, that passive, that W passive that goes away when you take damage. And also one of the most damaging ultimates in the game if you can keep people still.
Right. So
Azir is also a very interesting pick here. It's such a weird pass to being able to make temporary turrets.
It's interesting. It's something that we haven't seen before on stream, I want to say.
I think we have a little bit. It's not common pickup, though.
No, it's for Mizzou, definitely not a common pickup. So, keeping on the trend of interesting drafts.
Yeah, let's see what UMN's second pickup is. But Azir here, it seems like they may just have a protect the president style fight of we're going to try to keep Misfortune or some other character just curled up and just be like, okay, we're going to try to keep this going.
Right.
We're going to see a Vigar. That's going to be interesting.
I feel like we've said that for half the champ picks so far.
Because they love picking infinitely scaling characters. I mean, when you're playing so many characters that just have such insane scaling, it's going to be very interesting to see how the game plays out because you're going to feel like you're losing early and then all of a sudden you're winning now.
Right. Hey, that was the story of last game.
Yeah. Nami pickup here could... I think it's mostly going to be for that healing aspect. That E is powerful. We don't really know what they're going to have all that much here, but if you get hit by a Nami Q, just open up your shop because you're waiting in spawn now.
Pretty much. Mizzou hovering Morgana.
Okay, I like that pickup.
Yeah.
Really good CC. And Alec, I bet you're liking that pickup too if you're watching from home. With that in mind, though, get hit by one Morgana Q, you can say goodbye to your health bar from Misfortune auto Q.
Right.
Not to mention if there's an E thrown on there, you're just stuck in place.
Mizzou is opting to ban out Jarvan.
It's just a little interesting. It feels like Kites is kind of like, maybe Kites is looking for the counter pick here?
Maybe. I mean, he does have the opportunity to. But
I don't know if they go for it, though, because they have to pick next year. And I'd rather see Apex get the counter pick over Kites.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think the top counter pick is going to be a lot more important than the jungle counter pick.
We're going to see a Gangplank again, which I'm a little surprised about, too. I'm not expecting it. Maybe it's just because UMN's top feels like they get countered by Gangplank a lot.
Maybe, but I mean, it's not like...
Diana ban makes sense still. Powerful AP assassin in the jungle.
Right.
I mean, when you have Misfortune, you don't want to deal with an assassin.
Oh, for sure. No.
You are playing a character that if you get hit once, you lose all of your survivability in the form of your speed. you don't want a character that's going to get on you and just kill you.
No, exactly, because you take one hit,
You're
can't
dead.
move anymore really, and then it just cascades from there.
Yep, especially when there's a Vigar who can just infinitely scale. There's the
Wukong
Wukong.
ban.
Okay, Kites, what are you picking here? I'm interested to see what happens here.
Interestingly enough, I mean, we ban out Jarvan. They ban out Wukong and Volibear. and
Yeah.
we already picked
Kites is a
Pantheon.
little hesitant here.
Yeah,
They're running out of time to pick too. Zach. I don't think we've ever seen this character from Kites.
I think this is a desperation pick, maybe. I mean, we don't know. We haven't seen Zach on stream.
In theory, it's a good pick.
Yes. So
It's the E is one of, in my opinion, one of the best engaged tools in the game. Having a basically slingshot yourself wherever you want in a pretty decent range is really powerful, especially when you're trying to gank. Being able to gank into Morgana Q with a Zaki is powerful. It's great in theory, and I think that's the angle Kites is playing here. I don't know if they have that much experience, but they're playing. What is? Do we know what the fourth pick is here from UMN? Not chat yet. Okay.
So
Gwen, that's the fifth. What?
Gwen is the
Fifth pick.
fourth pick.
I am so confused.
Gwen is the fourth pick. They're just hovering Gwen right
Gwen.
now. Hopefully they don't hover too long so that Gwen gets locked in, because that would cause a little bit of confusion.
Kiana. Okay.
Okay.
So it looks like it's going to be Kiana jungle, which isn't all that common nowadays, but it has its place. That ult is a little weird. If it makes you hit a wall, it does weird things and basically stuns in the area and does decent damage. Kiana's such an interesting character just because they're so reliant on the environment as a whole.
Right, and then going back to the Gwen top pick, another champ in Apex's bag just kind of off the table for him, and we're gonna see Yone.
And it looks like that's a Yone top, which I'm fine with that. Yone Gwen, it has some strategy there. You're going to basically be relying on your W to kind of silence things up a little bit. Probably you're going to be going Q2 into WQ3 out of E or whatnot, just to get some good poke off. I mean, Gwen can definitely hurt, especially with those 1,000 cuts. Also, needles is very annoying, and having the ability to escape needles with your E is nice.
Pretty nice, yeah.
Yeah. I think the main thing here is that having Zach as a really good engage on top or bot, or even mid too, is going to play so nice to it. The only thing I'm worried about is if those mid pushes, if Zach goes in and Vigar has a good plan, they can just throw down E, and now Zach is forced to use their passive on respawn, assuming they have it and it's not been 5 minutes.
Right.
But it definitely has some really good strategy to play with here.
Definitely. I mean, I think it's going to come down, especially in jungle, to just we haven't seen a bunch of Zach from Kites on stream. I don't think actually we've seen any, but we don't know if he's been practicing Zach off stream. So ultimately, I think it's just going to come up to the comfortability level of him and his Zach and how.
With that being said, though, that will conclude our draft for the second game. Mizzou has to win this game to keep themselves in this series. With that being said, though, after this draft, I like Mizzou's design in theory. I don't know if it works in reality, though.
Well, luckily, we don't have to wait too long.
We'll be right back after just a couple minutes of delay to see just how these team comps play in a real setting.
Right. Until then, we'll see you.
Hello and welcome to this League of Legends.
We are back in the Rift for another game.
And Mizzou is back at it again with Poke in bot lane.
Not as potent this time around as it was last game, but...
A heal is going to be proc, though.
Still, you know, I'd say in the end,
I think we win just by a little bit.
We won that little war of Poke.
Yeah.
We're going back for round 2, it seems.
Pogmaker is going to be pretty hurt after that. That Morgana Q is nothing to joke about. Looks like we're using some Qs here. Apex getting some nice early poke here. As we are going to be out of game.
Unfortunately, we've had an issue.
When do we not?
I mean, this is unfortunate. We will have to reconnect to the game, so just it'll take a little bit. Again, Riot client is maybe one of the most well-coded game clients that I've ever had the pleasure of experiencing.
I didn't know it was opposite day today.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just so awesome when you play the game and there's like a coin flip chance that something catastrophic happens.
Right. Not to mention the fact that why is it 2 separate clients?
Well, Mizzou got first blood.
But Cinemochi is out like 60% of the mana. But that is also just Azir as a character.
Right.
When doing damage requires you to use an ability to auto attack even reasonably afterwards, you drain mana pretty quick. Meanwhile, though, it looks pretty even for the most part. However, it looks like UMN has a pretty good CS lead against Mizzou, but at the cost of a life. As we did see their Nami Pogmaker die while we were gone.
Right.
Also, we are seeing Misfortune pick up a Cole along with their Yunara. Is this the new meta?
Maybe.
I mean, free gold's free gold after all.
Yeah,
oh, bye-bye, Cinema Mochi. I hope you... Oh, wait, no, that's Mizzou.
No.
That's Mizzou. Okay. For a second, I thought Cinema Mochi was about to be wrecked.
Nope.
In fact, it's going to force everyone to back off.
So... Mochi's just going to be able to push his lane.
Ooh, Nashty is going to take a little bit of damage. And going to lose that move speed, but they should get it back just in a second. Yep, there it goes, but is going to get hit in the end as Prefect is looking to try to shut that down. Is going to give the Black Shield to prevent Nami from doing damage to Nashty here. As looking to try to clean things up a little bit, and that's going to be a nice little Q onto Pogmaker.
Yeah. Just getting...
Apex going to take a little bit of damage here. W is going to go out from Arena Closey. Looking to try to get this Q, and that's going to be the kill onto Arena Closer. Kites is looking to get some damage, but they're just not doing much.
No, and again, Mizzou is off to a pretty favorable-looking lead to start this game out.
But we have played these games before. Pogmaker, though, got chunked by that Misfortune Q. Does so much damage, it's not funny.
Just 2 good Qs in a row from Nashty.
Yeah.
Kind of keeping UNM's bot lane.
Simple character, a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, got to keep it simple after last game.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like Enon, though, is looking to try to get some aggression going here. Although they are mostly just last hitting. But they want to get the engage. And it looks like Prefect is going to just try to keep the CS alive. No Q available for Prefects for a couple of seconds. Cinema Mochi, though, is going to get a little bit of value. Not really all much is happening, as even the in-game spectator is a little confused.
I mean, it's doing its best to find us something, and I mean, even right now, it's just...
Yeah, Prefects and Nashty are kind of just the only ones really who have any sort of real fight going on. And that's going to be a chunk onto Enon there.
Ooh.
Gets the auto off, too, for another extra big chunk of damage. The really crazy thing about that with the Misfortune Q is that the second hit is always a crit shot.
Kites is on his way, maybe.
Can Zach's going in for the engage. Can they find it?
Looking like it.
Not going to quite find it. Looks for the grab, but is going to force the flash in the end. Prefect's looking to try to find something here, but it doesn't look like they're going to end up finding anything in the end. Prefects is going to have to back off a bit now. Arena Closer has the full set and is going to hit Apex for a little bit, but does have the W to stop the damage from going out. Ult's going to come out to force the Arena Closer to kind of end up disengaging from the fight.
Right.
Yeah, they cost their ult for it, but it's not too bad of a cost to be safe.
Right.
We are going to see the Black Shield go on to Prefects here just to keep it safe. Apex just kind of keeping things nice and safe as they walk towards Void Grubs here.
So far, top lane looking a lot more favorable this game than last.
And especially making sure to take an early lead as well.
Right.
Already a level up as well. And about 10 CS. Ooh, not going to quite find that Q3. Instead, going to have to take it back. As it looks like Mizzou is getting their jungle invaded. Enan is going to get traded out pretty evenly there. Looks like we're going to see a proxy here. Can they keep Zach off? And it looks like no, they cannot. But they are going to see someone here as Apex is going to go down. Kites is going to be forced to stay under tower. Does have the revive if they need it, but they would really prefer not to have to waste it here.
Right. I mean,
ooh, Prefect's not going to be able to quite find that Q. The Black Shield is going to keep them alive, though, as Cinemochi is going to do a lot of damage on a Uno.
A lot of damage, but not going to find anything in the end.
Yeah, Mizzou is already down gold, which is kind of insane considering they're up a kill at the current moment. But when Yunara is up so much CS, it's kind of hard. That's going to be a ult from Enan as well. But it is going to be a kill regardless, trading ult for ult. Zerder looking to try to kill the Bloblets is going to end up getting the kill onto Kites through the passive.
Unfortunately, the Bloblets could not make it in time.
Apex is going to use the W. I don't know about that timing there. Maybe it's because Gwen already used their 1,000 cuts. So it makes a good bit of sense. Apex just going to be forced to engage here, using that W to kind of keep things going. Has that Q3 ready for when they need it. We're going to see the E into Q3 working pretty well as we're going to see Gwen going for the E. Going to pop the ult as they try to use that 1,000 cuts. Not going to be able to find too much.
Importantly,
Prefects is going to Black Shield, but is going to take a lot of damage for it anyways.
While this is all happening, UNM is kind of just uncontested with the Void Grubs right now. They already have 2, and they're looking like they're going to get all 3.
Yeah, when Kites died earlier, it made they have a lot less value from it, as Kiana has already 2 kills. Apex is going to be forced to flash. I mean, I don't think you could really do anything else in that situation.
Right. I mean, just flash out.
Yeah. I mean, even with E active, you would still have to call back to it, and that might even be too slow in that case. Nashty, though, is looking to get a kill here, and is going to find it. So much damage going out. Enan might even die here, too. And that's going to be a double kill on the bot lane.
Now they're just free to kind of push up to tower.
Yeah, you're talking about Misfortune pressing tower, too. And not to mention, look at this smite. That is a whole turret plate and gone.
And all of a sudden, what gold lead UNM had is gone.
Yeah.
It's pretty even now.
Mizzou now has a ever so slight gold lead. I mean, it feels like it's mostly been a difference in this jungler and how much gold they have. So if we can keep Kiana under control, it could die off over time. But that's a lot harder than it sounds.
Right. I mean,
1,000 Cuts is going to go out, forcing Prefects to take some damage. W is going to go out as well from Apex. 1,000 Cuts is going to be re-triggered again. Apex just kind of lost that trade in the end just by staying a little bit longer of a welcome than they probably should have.
Right. Just a second earlier, and it would have been pretty even.
We're going to see the ult come out from Cinemochi, as Yuno is going to take a lot of damage. However, with the Kiana there, that means that they're not doing too hot, as Cinemochi is barely alive. May even die for that. Man, Apex just can't take a trade into Arena Closer while they have 1,000 Cuts active fully. And it still means that Arena Closer is looking to try to finish this up as cleanly as possible. Oh, this is going to suck. As we're going to see Zuxter just immediately go in and just immediately leave. That is the power of that that green Q. It gives invisibility while they're in that area.
Right. And just unfortunately for Apex, become a victim of it.
Enan is looking to try to get a kill here, but Nashty has just been flanked, so it might happen. Ult's going to pop out, but the flash is going to keep it alive. and Nashty is going to go down, and that's going to be a lot of tower damage from UMN. However, they don't have too many minions to play with this unless another wave comes in, which it will in just a second. It's going to be a matter of how this times. Where does these minions fall is going to be pretty impactful here, and it looks like they're going to get just enough of the minions forward to be able to get another wave.
Right.
And that is going to suck for Mizzou's bot lane.
That is going to be...
They lost so much CS because of that, too.
Yeah, it's just... We had pretty even CS going into that, and just unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, we saw this earlier. They had such a good start, but just after a couple of minutes and some really good fights, UMN has really just been going into the seam and making really quick work of it.
I mean, they're pulling ahead right now. 2.5K gold lead, not insurmountable.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we were just even.
Mizzou had a gold lead earlier.
Yeah, and we were just even a couple minutes ago, so.
Not to mention, Nashty is... They're not really pushing too much of a wave here, as Nashty wants to kind of keep things just out of their turret range to force it. But even then, it looks like Apex is just having a really rough time dealing with 1,000 cuts here. And that's going to be another gank from their jungler. And that's going to be an ult from it. I mean,
yeah,
Zutter is just going insane right now. Already at 3 kills, 250k bounty.
I think for each of Apex's 3 deaths, that's how he's died.
Yeah.
He's just
got ganked.
Gets pushed back, starts losing engagements in top, and then, yeah.
Not going to quite be able to find any value on to Enon. Sadly going to miss that that Q. Ooh, Prefix is down on the rogue passive. Pogmaker already has it. And we're going to see ult here. And that's going to be another double kill onto the bot lane from... Nope, maybe not. Nope, there it is. Yes, okay.
Yes.
I'm like, I swore there were more people than this. That is going to be a double kill onto the bot lane again.
And
4K up, 4.5K up for UMN already.
It's looking like just a repeat of game 1, unfortunately, as we come out to a pretty hot start and just can't get anything going mid-game.
And it doesn't even feel like Mizzou's down all that much in kills. It's just a matter of they've lost CS so much, especially in the jungle.
Right. I mean, there's always time for this to get turned around, though. There's still plenty to play.
You know it is going to go down. Yeah. But so is Nashty by just a fed Kiana. That's how that goes.
That is, unfortunately, Nashty didn't stand much of a chance there.
We're talking about an assassin versus an ADC. That is, if that's not a predator-prey matchup in this game, I don't know what is.
Right. And, I mean, what was looking like maybe a favorable engagement there for Mizzou is just going to get not turned around, but nothing's going to come of it.
Arena Closer is going to go pretty low just from tower shots there. Drake is going to spawn, and it looks like UMN has pretty much full control here, especially considering that Kites already had to use the E for an engage earlier, and it's pretty... they got back up to full, so they're not doing bad, but they don't really have a good way to fight this.
Right.
It looks like Mizzou's just going to have to give it up. They got their first Drake in the last time, but it doesn't look like that trend's going to keep up. We're going to see the push from Mochi. Zutter is going to get that blue buff, stealing it from Mizzou. I mean, this is just how Zutter's been able to get such a good gold lead. They have so many kills. They have so much CS. They have been making everything so hard for Mizzou to even keep up with.
I mean, yeah, it's just... They're about to take their second tower. And it's looking really rough for Mizzou right now. Another kill.
And look, it's now another kill on the Nashty. Unless they are going to find Pogmaker in the end, as Kites is going to come in from the sky as well to help. Apex, though, is going to be stuck against these 1,000 cuts yet again. Looking to try to get a little bit of value, as that's going to be a hurt onto Kites, as Kites going to go into little bloblets. Yuno is going to end up killing them along with Enon. Arena is just getting so much value off of this damage output.
Just insane damage output there. Takes down turret in top, and I mean Mizzou, they have to do something, and they have to do something fast. They are.
Yeah, we haven't even seen. Rift Herald just spawned in recently too, and they're already so down behind just in terms of turrets and turrets, kills, and CS.
I mean, they're staring down a 9K gold difference almost.
And we're 16 minutes into the game.
Yeah, that's insane. I mean, we knew that UNM was good after watching game 1, but
yeah,
this seems somehow even more dominant.
Yeah. Not to mention, it just feels like Kite's out of characters and kind of out of options from the feel of it.
There's still time. There is still time for Mizzou.
Yeah.
This game is not over.
But they're losing so much value just because of them being down so much. And especially having a fed jungler is one of the most difficult things to play into in League, because a jungler has impact basically everywhere. They're going to get the shutdown onto Inan, though. But Kite is barely able to live through this, as if they can
That's
even.
still yet to be determined. Yeah, he might not.
Ooh, Zutter is going to come in and finish up the kill onto Kites. Main thing here is that Prefix is doing the... Wait, is that actually Celestial Opposition on the Morgana? Okay. Interesting pickup here. Does allow Prefix to kind of tank some hits that they normally wouldn't be able to do. Also, one of the very interesting things with Celestial Opposition is specifically % damage reduction.
Yeah, I mean, just a little extra survivability.
And against a Kiana,
that's gonna help.
Yeah.
That's gonna help.
Congratulations, you can now take 3 hits instead of 2.
Yay! We have to win in some regard, and if we can win in our hearts and our souls, then that's good enough.
However, though, one of the things that Cinemochi has at their disposal is they do have the, I want to say Shangri-La, but that doesn't sound right, turrets that they can kind of place up as replacements when they need to.
Kind of something I only just saw in the corner of my eye now. We knew UNM's jungle was fed, but a 700 gold bounty.
Fun fact, if you have a bounty of more than 700, it'll start stacking into a next bounty.
So there's the potential for more than 700 to be on the table right now.
Yep.
And I would not be surprised if that were the case. I mean, we're just seeing.
Yeah, you're 6-0-2, over 175 CS, 18 minutes into the game.
Yeah. There's a lot going right for you.
Yeah. We do see the Vigar flash, but it is at the cost of Yone ult.
Right. I mean,
there's the Rift Herald, and it looks like it's going for a bot. I mean, they don't really have all that many turrets left to begin with. And it looks like they might have 1 less here pretty shortly.
Make it 2 less here, too.
And there goes Nashty. That wasn't even the turret I was talking about.
Exactly. Yeah, mid turret was kind of low. Is this bot turret?
Yep.
Did the Rift Herald? What? Unfortunately, Director Cam does not want us to see the health on that one.
Yeah, unfortunately, but Inan is going to have to finally back off. Cinemochi is going for some damage on a Pogmik, but not going to find quite anything. Prefix, though, is coming up too. It looks like they're fighting for this Drake coming up here pretty shortly, and there's the Drake. And it's gone.
It's like that.
Zutter is just going ham, man.
I mean, Zutter has been uncontested this whole game.
Yeah. Who wants to be a millionaire? Just go kill Zutter right now.
Exactly. It'll take a miracle, I think, for Mizzou to come back. But, you know, miracles have happened. We've seen miracles on the Mizzou Esports stream, right?
Yes.
Tell me them right.
Yes. I mean, we had that one game in VAL where it went from like 1-11 first to 13 to 14-12.
Yeah, just channel a different Riot game.
Exactly.
And we'll come back and we'll win. Just give Sintomomochi a gun.
Channel your inner 2XKO.
I mean, Mizzou here is just scrambling to try
Man, how did they manage to dodge that Morgana Q, honestly? That was so tightly in there, too. Man, Arena Closer is just going on a side quest in the middle of the fight. Ooh,
Apex.
the burn is going to kill? Oh, my. They don't even have Leandries. That was just regular old, like, burn.
I mean, Apex tried his best.
And it looks like we might see a pre-22-minute Baron again.
For the second game in a row.
Last one was 22-25. This one might be pre-22. Kites is trying to stop it.
I mean, unfortunately, Kites is...
Can they find it in time? Yes! Oh! That is going to be the steal of the century.
Wait, this could be...
The miracle has started.
Yes, this could be the start of the miracle here.
They have a chance.
We just need to follow this up, though, with...
Just
go
kill Zutter.
A lot of good play. Like,
yes.
The first thing that needs to happen, we need to claim these bounties on Zutter and Arena Cleaner.
And on this turrets, because those turrets are like 1,000 gold each.
Yes.
Go kill a turret, please.
I mean, Baron helped. We got 1,000 off the Baron in just objective bounties, but... Or, wait, no, not 600 off the Baron.
Oh, and that's going to be Nashty dead, pretty much. No, they have Black... the Black Shield's not even going to be enough. And Ian is just going ham.
I mean... Even with Baron, it's still gonna be an upward battle for Mizzou.
Right. And there's another kill, and there's only, what, one person left with Baron buff now?
Yeah.
And it's Prefects the support?
Good luck.
Yeah. I doubt the miracle now.
There was a false prophet.
Yes.
That was,
Arena Closer is going to take a good bit of damage and going to be forced to use the first iteration of their ultimate. Kites, if you walk into this, you are going to die, just to let you know.
Well, yeah.
They still die here.
Yeah,
Kite. Oh, never mind, they had flash. They had flash.
Doesn't die, and...
You got a chance to win this fight, and that's going to be 2 kills.
Okay.
And that's going to be a shutdown onto Enon, and a kill onto Pogmaker.
Misfortune ult helps us turn that fight around.
Yeah. Apex specifically has that ult that was so useful just to combo with Nashty there.
Yeah, for sure. Unfortunately, we didn't get kills on the 2 players that matter the most to get kills on right now.
They're still over $1,000 in player bounties
to claim. However, winning a fight right now
is you can't ask for too much.
Right. I mean, that's pretty good, if anything, for morale, I would say.
They know that they can win a fight.
Exactly. If they play their cards perfect, they can win fights.
Yes. So they just got to play perfect for the rest of the game, and they're fine.
Perfect's what we need right now, unfortunately. And that's a lot to ask of anyone.
Yeah. Or especially now that we're back to having 1v1s with Arena Closer and Apex. Right. Apex has to play things so well just to get poke off on Arena without just getting smited by 1,000 cuts.
Which is going to be difficult.
And Nashty is so low, just off of 1 shot. And there goes Enon. Yep. This is what happens when you're playing one of the squishiest ADCs in the game.
Oh.
Can Arena Closer get the kill, though? Not quite. Not quite enough turret damage to get the kill. Did they just pop ult against Gromp? That is one of the plays of all time.
I mean, we might just be trolling right now.
Fair. Oh, holy! We just saw Zutter go down, and we got the Drake for it.
Unfortunately, it's not looking like that's gonna matter a lot. I mean, it's up the Kites and Nashty to stop the base from falling.
Yeah, Kites might have to just try to 1v5 here until everyone can get back. Okay, Nashty is there. They do have a chance.
Nashty is here to stop the base from just falling.
Hey, look, you see Zutter still has some bounty left after that kill.
There was an 850 gold bounty on him, and Riot just kind of lied a little. But
Yep. Arena Closer has a full bounty as well now.
Good. That just means that there's more money to be had when we eventually kill him and come
Fair,
back.
exactly. I mean, we're only 15k gold behind. It's possible.
Nothing is impossible. This is impossible, probably.
Prefects is kind of just on vision clearing duty just to prevent the worst from happening. They're hoping to try to get a fight by just vision score, essentially.
I mean,
you have to take your advantages where you can get them.
You have to. You have to take something away from anything you do.
Arena Closer is just going to go and just shred another wave in half a second. That is what happens in these late game fights. I mean, hear me out, right? Zeta's going to run out of items to buy at some point.
And then we'll start catching up.
What?
And then we'll start catching up.
Exactly. Now you're getting it. Oh, that is a dead Arena Closer.
Oh. That's another 700 gold in the pockets of Mizzou.
Yeah. Not to mention they flash for that too.
Yeah, so there's actually there was some good benefits to be had from that fight.
Kites is just running for their life right now.
Kites, unfortunately, is in a position where if he tries to take any engagement, he kind of
just
explodes.
Dies. Yeah.
So.
Oh look, we have another Baron coming up.
Yep.
Come on, Kites. You can do it there, Steel. I believe in you.
Well, you've done it once. We're just asking you to do it again.
And that's going to be a dead Apex unless they can pull this off perfectly, which they might do.
He's...
Never mind. Smite for 1,000,000.
That's... He was playing really well.
Yes.
Dude.
I don't know if there's a better way you could have played that.
I just don't be there.
And that's almost... Actually, Nashty has flash. Can they get the kill? They do, and they get the shutdown. Mizzou is bringing this back onto the table.
Okay, Mizzou is just... They're taking progressively better engagements.
Yeah.
Shutdowns on champs that matter. It's not looking as bad as it was.
Yes. But Baron's coming up. And Kites is on the run as quick as possible.
I mean, he's got to get there. That
I don't know if he can be quick enough to do that.
He's got to.
Come on. That's not going to be enough.
Unfortunately.
Just slow. Just too slow.
I think Baron buff on a team that's, 14k gold ahead of you.
Right.
That might be too much for Mizzou to...
Kites, come on. You got this. Kites is going to manage to live somehow, some way.
Small victories.
Yes.
Small victories.
Oh, my. How... Ooh, that does not feel good to be Kites, though. Down over 100 CS at this point in the game.
It really just is. That's the biggest difference we have on the table is that there's a jungler here that's doing literally everything UNM wants them to do, and unfortunately Kites just can't compete.
You want to know how the easiest way to tell that Mizzou is having some struggles right now is the fact that they still have room for control wards. Meanwhile, UMN has already sold their starter items.
Right. I mean, there's still time in this game.
Yeah. But Mizzou is still alive, but they have yet to lose an inhibitor, but they're trying to get that, change that, and it looks like they are as they take out the first inhibitor down in mid. Momochi is going to go down to Zutter, along with Apex is pretty low as well. Now she's going to go down as well to Arena Closer. You know is also going to kill out Prefix.
And
that's going to be... Kites is going to go down as well. I didn't even see that happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's
and Nashty has left the game as that is going to be it.
I mean, that's it. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, what do you really expect to change there?
That was pretty much a team wipe, essentially.
Yeah.
And
Nashty made it a team wipe.
Yeah, Nashty quitting out made it a team wipe, unfortunately. And we just, I mean... We tried our best to hold off. That was kind of a done deal. Like,
And
20
Mizzou
minutes
had
in.
some really good moments.
They did. They had some moments that brought us back in. We were like, okay.
Yeah, 2 700 gold shutdowns.
Right. We go from
A couple
like,
hundred gold shutdowns in there too.
we go from like a 0.01% chance to win to like a 1% chance.
Yeah.
I'm back in this.
Yes.
I'm watching this game.
Yeah. It feels like Mizzou had a chance there for a little bit, but just a matter of, in order to keep their game going, it felt like they had to play perfectly the whole time.
And again, like we said, that's
too much to expect
That's
from anyone.
unreasonable to ask
Right.
of anybody. You don't ask Faker to do that.
Right.
I mean, even though he might, you don't ask him to.
He might. Just don't ask.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, that's gonna do it for Mizzou League of Legends today. Unfortunately, falling 2-0 to UNM in just 2 games that were really uphill battles for like.
Yeah, but they definitely made the second one look a lot more like a show, from a sub 20, like what was that, a 25-minute game to a 38-minute game.
It was about 30, I think.
Yeah,
exactly.
it was a lot longer and definitely had a lot more fight to it.
Oh, for sure. There was a lot more back and forth in game 2
UMN
and game 1.
just had the scaling game.
They
They love their scalers, and you could see it.
and it paid off.
Yes.
It really did pay off for them and was kind of the difference in both games.
Yeah, when you're a god at level 13, losing at level 5 doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. Like they really took the mantra of like the early game losses don't matter.
Yeah.
If you start winning when it matters, then you're winning.
Yep.
And that's what happened.
With that being said, though, Mizzou is going to lose back-to-back in CVAL and CLOL. Not the best day for them today.
Unfortunately, not the best day for Mizzou, but we have plenty more days to come up. So when we fall today, we still have more chances. We still have more opportunities. Unfortunately, that is going to be it for us today, but stay tuned. We do have some more games coming up this week. We've got Overwatch tomorrow. We've got Rivals on Tuesday and VAL Wednesday and Thursday. So it should be a fun couple of days coming up, but that's going to be it for us today. So we'll see you next time.